everyone good?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, all right. So everything, the rest of the night is quiet, easy now. Uh, you notice, uh, Olivine in the crow's nest. Roll me perception. You have advantage because you're in the crow's nest.
All right. What are we looking for? Cha-cha.
Preferably a high number, but I mean,
Why the fuck is there like a giant black puddle under the ship?
what? I don't know.
Well,
Excuse
that's a 17.
Hey,
I don't see
now
any black puddle.
roll me nature. Just straight.
Olivine's not good at these. Alright, let's see. Nature.
Aha!
Oh, hey.
Not bad.
That worked out better than expected.
All right. You see, off in the distance, what appear to be storm clouds. You can't tell how severe it is from here, and you're just not super great at nature, especially out in the water and whatnot. But you do notice that there is definitely a storm approaching you.
Olivine will climb down and notify the captain. And then, as she's doing that, tell Abernamron to go up there and take a look. See if he can figure out anything better.
Alright, just give me a sec to move myself. Where the hell am I?
I don't know, right down there. All right, so you don't need to roll perception because you know where you're just like, okay.
Alrighty.
So roll me nature.
Okay, nature.
Not sure. Yeah, you're not really sure. You're just like, yeah, it's a storm.
Can I try?
You can try.
I can certainly try.
And Priscilla try.
Better.
Yeah, anyone who wants to. Yeah, you're not super sure how serious this thing is.
Sliding
Priscilla
scale.
would be the one who'd know, considering she's an islander.
Priscilla, it doesn't look like it's gonna be a light storm, but you can't tell if it's gonna be like super bad.
And after that,
It's gonna be a dark storm.
It's not gonna be like just a drizzle or anything. There's gonna be the seas are gonna get a bit rough.
Priscilla would stand up and go and inform the captain and crew members of this.
after that, I got off the fucking crow's nest.
That we might want to buckle up.
Well, I suppose we'll see how it is once we get there. Probably not a bad idea to prepare to lock there.
Olivine's gonna take some of her rope, tie herself up here,
Who are
so
you?
she doesn't get blown off.
Okay, who are you saying that to, Hyde?
Whoever's around. I would imagine that'd be around Priscilla, so whoever said that.
That was Priscilla.
Okay.
Yes.
Whoever said that just now.
That was Priscilla.
Yeah, I know. But then I know as one of the
Who was
characters.
the captain?
Captain Yi.
What did you need, Varys? On the nature roll, no. But he sits there. The captain sits there and looks down. He was like, "Oh, it's the sea. Storms come, storms go."
That's.
Should be fine, even if it was a bad one. We just weigh anchor and have to wait it out. Most of the creatures around here don't tend to, they don't. They tend to stay a bit deeper, keep away from the harsher storms. Lighter ones, they're a bit more apt to get aggressive, but they're still more wary about it.
Why am I thinking it's not going to be that easy?
Hey.
Alrighty.
Alright, now I need to roll percentile.
You around the percentile.
for the storm.
It's like how bad it is.
It's like 100. Fuck.
5 million. I don't know what that means, but
5 million is just an implosion of the galaxy.
it's just the planet just implodes in on itself.
It's like that's quite the story.
Yeah, it's like, well, I guess we better weigh anchor. I don't know if that's gonna really do much, but okay.
It's like wait, this does like have, modular components for spaceship, right?
What fucking ship doesn't? What kind of boat doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Okay, so, yeah, you just, you notice the crew start to kind of go around, get stuff ready, and, in case they do indeed need to weigh anchor to just kind of wait out the storm.
All mine's just kind of up there watching the storm.
Okay, Varys, please roll me percentile.
Oh god. Come on. Roll low and
Can't
high.
see your rolls, by the way.
Is Kraken Bob gonna appear?
No,
Oh,
Bob's
God.
not gonna appear.
No.
Bob's like over from the campaign, shows up like, "Yo, I'm looking for this gnome. Have you seen him?"
Like, sup.
No? Okay.
No, okay, I'll go then.
Yeah, I'll
Bob
just go,
had-
bye!
Yeah, Bob has 2 heads, by the way.
Oh, nice.
What?
Yeah, and seven attacks per round, so yeah.
Roll the bets to
Shit.
know you with.
Okay,
In your
okay.
backstory, it was a fucking elder kraken. What do you want from me?
dude, it's
I
fine.
didn't-
We just have to wait until I get to like 17th level. Then I can take wish, and I can just use the wish spell to wish him into being a tiny, fluff, little, cute puppy, and then you'll have a cute little fluffy puppy. And
Just wish
because it
for his enemies to no longer hate him.
yeah, I wish that George's enemies don't fucking hate him anymore. What the fuck?
Yeah, instead they hate everyone else.
They turn their hate towards you instead.
Anyway, so you continue on. You've actually been surprisingly lucky thus far in regards to combats. A little sad. So
Hmm.
what happened? Open this back up so that way I can properly describe the scene to you all. As you continue closer to the storm, I misspelled that. One of the crewmates sits there and he hollers over to the captain. He sits there and says, "Hey, Captain, I think we got like a box or a chest in the water or something." Captain sits there and he like kind of walks over to the side. He looks.
Can all mine see it from here?
Yeah, you'd be able to see it.
Can
Can I take like a look and see what it is?
hide it
You
too.
can see it's a box.
Anything,
Box.
any sorts of features about a box?
From this distance, you can't entirely tell.
I really wish I had that spyglass, but it's so expensive.
Where is this box? Would it?
It's about currently it's probably about 100 feet out. And it's just kind of bobbing along off to like just kind of like off to in front of the ship.
Well, I would have been not super close, but would that be within the fly range of my Raven and get a closer look?
Eventually it would be within that range, yes.
Well, once it gets within the range for that, I'm gonna send my Raven to look,
Yeah, it takes a look.
and I can look through its eyes.
Oh, right, yes you can.
So what do you
Uh,
see?
Roll me history, Abanamran. Because you're the only one who really gets a good look at it. You're fairly certain that you saw a box similar to this one on the merchant ship.
I was describing this.
Okay. The captain just kind of sits there and just sighs, and he sits there and says, "All it in." Crew sits there and kind of gathers up, and they grab like nets and stuff, and they start like getting ready to like yeet them over, to, pull it in. Eventually, as it drifts to the side of the ship, they do. They pull it in,
Where
and,
are they roughly right now? About.
Olivine's just gonna like take her bow and be ready to shoot at something. Something fucking pops out of this bitch. She's shooting it, and she don't trust this box.
Alright, where is this box now?
All right, hang on. There's
Have a be nearby
two
as
dudes
well.
there.
Keeping
The
alert.
box is currently right there. And they sit there and they pull it up.
And
It's
my
not,
ribbon's back on my shoulders, by the way.
it's not like an ornate box, but it definitely looks like some sort of lock, like chest with a lock on it.
Well,
Can you
time to
use
do
your-
rogue stuff.
Yeah, can you use your wand to identify it? So from a distance, so in case it's mimic.
Actually, that's probably a good idea. I'm gonna identify this box.
So, to make sure we're hide with me with them. So, where are we? By the men over here?
Box is currently right there.
So, yeah.
Pull it up. Okay. So you touch the box.
Yes,
You
I
don't
poke
need
it with the wand
to-
and cast identify.
I don't think you need to touch it with.
No, range is touch.
Yeah,
Range
it's
is
touch.
You have to touch the wand to the object.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah. It finishes and the chest is normal. It is not magical.
All right.
I'm
Olivine will say that it is a normal chest, and she will try to pick said lock.
would identify pickup if mimic.
Yeah, it would tell
Yes.
you exactly what it is.
Because a mimic is a magical creature.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a magical thing. I just thought it was some fucker.
You're good.
Was it created by a spell instead?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you stick your thieves' tools in and you wiggle them around. It does not appear to be locked.
Huh? It's got a lock, but it's not locked. That is suspicious.
Okay.
This makes me curious.
Insight check the box.
Go ahead.
It begins.
Yeah.
Olivine's gonna call over Varys. You know, so someone who might be able to take a hit in case something pops out of this thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a box. It is currently right here. I can't add a box.
Olivine is gonna
It's
ask
down below,
Varys
like,
if
it should be like right there, but I don't know.
he
wherever.
minds
Fire
opening this.
back just because. Well, I can do stuff from distance. I'm not.
Not gonna get close to this thing.
Until we're satisfied that it's not a threat, I'm not going near it.
Priscilla's gonna poke it with her quarterstaff.
It does nothing. It sounds like you're hitting wood against wood. So do you open it? Alright. You open it. Inside, you see what appears to be there's a lot of stuff in here. There is. Now I have to ask: do you just open it, or do you like kind of investigate it? Roll me investigation. You are now standing on the chest. No,
On top of
Olivine.
it.
Olivine was. Because the chest is right here.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, that's more of a job for the cat
You notice several pretty fancy trinkets, a lot of coin, and a few other more unique items.
Huh.
Congratulations, you turned Ozu into a Minecraft villager.
Yeah, what? I'm a bit flabbergasted. Like,
Oliver.
what happened?
If you want to know what's in it, you have to pull the shit out because there's a lot of stuff in here.
Well, I guess
Olivine.
Olivine will start going through it with Varys then.
You hear your own voice
Inside.
beside you.
Priscilla kind of peeks in, looking like, "Do you guys need help?"
Olivine nodded.
You find
I will
Two-
start pulling stuff out.
You find 2 gold rings set with semi-precious stones, a
Do they-
bronze just let me run through the list.
All right, sorry, go on.
I've already got the list all written out, so if you want to keep anything, I can just go and grab it and put it in your inventory and shit. So, but 2 gold rings set with semi-precious stones, a bronze crown, a brass mug with jade inlay, a gold necklace with an amethyst pendant, a large gold bracelet, a large, well-made tapestry depicting some great battle, 800 copper pieces, 8,000 silver pieces, 2,600
Dick magic.
gold pieces, 320 platinum pieces, as well as, and I need everyone who is currently investigating to roll me Arcana.
I start
I'm-
It's like
clearly not.
Ritual cast
Danger
detect
cover, I did
magic.
close.
yeah, on brand. I
Um,
smell. I
25.
smell.
You're
I
not gonna
smell.
learn what these things. You're not gonna learn what detect magic pings until the 10 minutes is up, which would have been, which we'll get to. Where did that thing fucking go?
It smells like a coin mimic,
Right?
but I don't know that.
Wait, what? Where did? Oh, there it is. It just went down on the page. Okay, never mind. So let's see. Arcanas. Olivine.
Natural 20.
Good shit.
Nice.
Olivine. Hide. Given your rolls, the last 3 things that you find in the box are a cloak of displacement, the head of a
Ooh.
staff of healing, and a mantle of spell resistance. As you finish pulling the last items out from the chest, Varys, since you are the one who investigated it, you noticed something scratched into the bottom of the chest. It reads, "Beware those that take from me, lest ye obey my decree. On my word, your soul be mine. It's too late now. The pact is signed."
What?
Indeed.
Do you repeat the words? Okay. Everyone just kind of listens as you say this stuff. You notice about half of the crew sit there and get kind of like visibly concerned about what you just said, while the other roughly half sits there and seem to be kind of unfazed by it. Like you hear some sitting there and saying, "We should put it back. I don't think we should keep it."
Well, I identified it, and there was nothing magical about it, so this box can fuck off.
Hang on. And ritual cast identify on each and every one of these items, and so.
Hey, hide. I never fucking remember what this does. 5e detect magic.
It shows you anything that's magical and what school of magic is affecting said thing or anomaly.
Those
Cloak of Displacement.
etches like that sound familiar with
It's
either all of them or
it's an
myself.
AoE effect as well.
Just a sec. Okay. So the Cloak of Displacement glows with illusion. The head of the staff of healing glows with evocation, and the mantle of spell resistance. What the fuck would that even glow with? What the fuck would-
Abjuration?
Yeah, probably abjuration. That glows with abjuration.
Oh.
They also
Call me superstitious, but I don't like this.
everything else, like all of it, also has another glow that you're not sure what it is because I don't know how to describe it. But it's got this.
Is it within
very
any of the established
dark
schools?
aura.
Is
It
it?
is not. It is not.
Is it-
It is not one of the established schools.
So it's an unknown school. Or is it the
Is it
blend?
Bad News Bears school?
It is a spell, but it isn't necessarily from any. Well, you know, what, hang on.
Well, if we cast Identify, it would tell us whatever it is, because Identify specifically says
no,
any
I'm
magical
just
thing
going.
about
I'm just doing it based off of the detect magic because I don't know what spell would be used to do this effect. So Abenamran, the first item, the Cloak of Displacement. All right, let's see here.
Time to learn literally everything about this.
Yep. It is. All right. How do you use them? Okay. So you
Yeah.
learn. You learn. Hang on. Hang on. Let me double check this. Let me double check.
The fact that you have to double check it makes me even more concerned about this.
it. Like I said, there was nothing suspicious about the bot.
You learn that the cloak of that it is indeed a cloak of displacement. And it is some other magic imbued object. You learn its properties, how to use them. Cloak of Displacement, obviously. Well, fuck, I don't remember exactly how. Like, hang on, let me go. We all know what a Cloak of Displacement does.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, essentially, enemies, as long as you are wearing it, you
Disadvantage on attacks
yeah,
on
they
you
have,
until it
they
gets
have
hit.
disadvantage. Yes, until you get hit until you get hit, are incapacitated, restrained, or unable to move. It requires attunement, so you know there's that. The second one is indeed a staff of healing, or at least the head of a staff of healing. It does require attunement by either a bard, cleric, or druid. 10 charges. You can use it to cast Cure Wounds, Lesser Restoration, or Mass Cure Wounds. It recharges 1d6 plus 4 charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff vanishes and is gone forever. And the last thing is indeed a Mantle of Spell Resistance. You have advantage on saving throws against spells while you wear the cloak.
I don't
That one
suppose
also
this
requires
comes up with tells us whatever else might be affecting all these.
Huh?
Would this be also telling us what else is affecting these? Like the thing that detect magic could determine?
As per the Identify spell, it does not tell you if these are cursed or anything like that.
Then it can't be, because it would tell you that.
No, it does not. Identify does not tell you if the item is cursed.
Put this back in the thing, because I don't trust this either.
It does not it tells you you learn if it is item or some other magic imbued object. It is a magic item. You learn its properties and how to use them. I told you those. You learn whether it requires attunements and how many charges it has, if any. It does not tell you if the item is cursed.
Well, I'm going to operate on the assumption that it is. Like, on the assumption that the thing is cursed.
Let me just triple check this.
Hi just shakes her head.
Yep, no, it does not. It does not tell you if it is cursed. So if it is, then you don't know if it is. At least not based on
Operate on the assumption that it is based on that the wording from that chest.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like the wording myself. Because it said that the pact has already been made, so whoever the fuck like opened it or whatnot, or rummaged through it, I think we're already cursed.
Maybe, but I'm at least trying to play it safe here.
I think it's would my character understand that, because Priscilla's pretty fucking rash with these things.
Question is, are you willing to go with it? You can sit there and you can take the items if you want.
I'm not. I don't know if my character would.
Well, if it's already too late, we're fucked either way. So
Not sure how
May or may not be too
Not
late. We
entirely
don't
it
know.
sure.
specifically says it's already too late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you put everything back, who knows? Maybe it'll go. Maybe nothing will happen.
Or we could get cursed and just throw away a bunch of stuff.
That is true. It's your decision, though.
I'm putting as many things back in there as possible just to err on the side of caution.
Heinz not liking this.
Not
She's not taking
greedy.
anything. She's not taking anything.
She's not taking anything. All right.
She'll just simply make a quick prayer to Valdera.
You know,
Asking for
Let's see
assistance.
here.
What
There's
does
gotta
this
be a way to find out an object is cursed.
Yeah.
what does the text mean here? Priscilla kind of calls out.
Scribble.
Hey,
Nothing good.
hey, Birdie.
About cursed item. Most methods of identifying items, including the identify spell, fail to reveal a curse, although lore might hint at it. So,
hit at that, so
What does hide respond? Anything?
Yeah, yeah. You just ask, "Hi, Birdie," and what does it say?
Yeah.
Something like
It's
that.
like, aren't you like really skilled with this kind of stuff? This seems kind of dodgy to me.
Scribble.
Is there any way for you to confirm that?
I'm not strong enough of a cleric. She writes.
Dang it. Priscilla kind of just like steps back.
probably be best to just put everything back and hope it's good enough for this.
Scribble.
What do you guys think?
I'm tempted to just say fuck it and just be the guinea pig.
What's the worst that could happen?
Death and more death.
Don't you like deal with death all the time?
That doesn't mean I'm eager to join it.
Alright, Olivine would probably be familiar with cursed items.
yeah,
Would she suspect that these might be cursed? Or if there's something else here?
roll history.
I'd have some knowledge on cursed things too. Would I also have a feeling like that?
You can roll history if you'd like. 2 separate rolls though, so because you're not. Yeah. 14. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm too.
You're not
Taking it.
super sure but it does seem a little sketchy. Not gonna lie, it seems pretty sketchy.
Seems pretty dodge.
I don't want to do out of character, but
17.
out of character, I want to put all these things back in the fucking thing and just toss it into the goddamn ocean.
Would Priscilla
Olivine,
recognize the design? Yeah.
just a sec. Olivine, with your roll, it's a little difficult to tell whether or not these items really are curse. Just because curses typically are very difficult to detect like magically. But given the situation, there's a fairly good chance that these very well could be cursed to some degree.
Would she be familiar that if putting them back might, like...
It might not, but you can't say for certain. Just the wording does lean a bit more towards, okay, well, you fucking picked it up, but, you know, it does also sit there and say that if you take from it, so if you return things, it could just... nothing could
See,
happen.
if we throw it back and bad shit still happens, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yeah, no, I get you.
You don't have to throw it in the ocean. We still can hang on to the crate.
Yeah, true, we could just hang on to it.
Yeah, but
We're just safeguarding the box.
Scribble.
Yeah.
Informed consent is important.
Like,
in
I'm
a
tempted
pact.
to just say fuck it.
I'm not.
Can Priscilla roll history or nature or something if she's heard anything from like her monk studies or teachings or during her time back on the island?
Roll me history, really quick. Informed consent is important in pacts. It's debatable.
Winnie.
You know that sometimes individuals out in the ocean have come back with tales of having found items, either just lone items or just apparent treasure troves of
Right.
stuff. Sometimes, depending on the individual who finds it and stuff like that, sometimes it is a blessing from the goddess of the sea. Other times it is waste thrown away by other denizens of the sea who do not have a use for it. But you have heard stories and whatnot about people coming across items that seem too good to be true and it's turning out to be exactly like that.
Wait,
Items
so
that are cursed or to some degree.
you said that it depends on the item, right?
To a degree.
Or
It depends
the
on
individual.
the individual. It depends
Right.
on the individual or individuals who find the items. Sometimes, like I said, it is just the goddess of the sea bestowing a boon upon individuals that she believes are worthy of such things. But other times, it is just cursed items set out to sea, hopefully to fall to the bottom of the ocean. And never
Fuck
be
it.
found.
I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna fucking take the shit and give you the guinea pig.
This seems too good to be true for me, and I would rather at least wait till we make it ashore to try this shit.
Hyde would
We
Trying
that
it
said
out,
that
taking the
and
ship.
yeah. In that case, Priscilla's like remembering that Priscilla's gonna go to the captain and some of the like crew members and tell them this tale, whether or not it's like, and ask them about the whole bottle dropping thing ritual. If
See,
like this, if
I
it is,
partook in that, so I'm just gonna bank on it and see what happens.
yeah. See,
And
that's what
just to
I'm
see,
thinking.
I'm going to attune, if the others do not mind, to the displacement thing in the mantle to see if I get cursed and bad things happen.
Okay, do
I'm
you
just
want
gonna
to?
say I would rather wait to test this till we get to shore safely.
Are you going to attune to the mantle of spell resistance and the cloak of displacement?
Hyde would express this in a notebook, perhaps
I'm
until
not
when we hit a
gonna
cleric.
I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm at least voicing my opinion.
Well, if I jump off the boat and get drowned, you know, whatever happens, happens.
Okay, so you are attuning to them?
Yeah, it's gonna see what, because I'm curious. Even if it's bad, I'm curious what happens.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Satisfaction on
Curiosity
that.
sinks the
Olivine
ship.
technically does die at one point.
Curiosity
Satisfaction.
sinks the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do it before
Well.
Priscilla comes back.
Well, well.
All right. So, they sit there, and the captain sits there and is like, sometimes, I've never had it happen, but sometimes I've heard tales. A buddy of mine found it was rather nice looking sword out in the ocean. It wasn't anything it wasn't anything quite as, fancy as what we've got here, but I've heard tales of people finding things and bringing them back to shore. Most of the time, it's you adventuring types always tend to get the better deal of it. But I feel like that's probably just the sea goddess does tend to know a thing or two about certain people. So she gives us what's useful. I've also known people to come back with things that ruined their lives. So it's very difficult to say. I've got experience on both sides of the coin here. So if you all decide to take things, then I personally wouldn't hold it against you. Some of my crew may not be too happy about it, but I don't think if they keep it, if any of this does happen to be cursed, as long as they don't keep any of it, I don't imagine it would hurt any of them.
Because
So
we
I'm
can,
gonna
we
take.
can-
We'll take 1 copper, 1 silver, 1 gold, and 1 platinum.
Alright, 1 platinum.
It's 1 of each coin.
I'm assuming you're keeping them separate from the rest of your coins and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab each one with a dagger too.
They're
Just
coins,
to be
so
safe.
whatever happens to a coin when you stab
I've seen a coin mimic before. I ain't trusting it.
No, nothing. It's not a coin mimic.
I'm just making
Right.
very sure. I'm
Also,
still gonna separate them.
what a douchebag DM, right? Throw a coin mimic at their players.
But yeah, so I have a separate pouch. I will put those 4 coins in there.
Oh, I need you, Olivine, to make me 2 wisdom saving throws.
What was the other item in the chest?
It is the head of a staff of healing.
2 wisdom saves. All right, let's see what happens.
In that case, Priscilla's going to take the head of the Staff of Healing.
Okay, you cannot attune to it because it requires attunement by a cleric, druid, or I believe bard. So, kind of SOL on that one. Only really Hyde can do anything.
That's
So
fair.
Hyde will not.
You don't have to make the thing. You don't have to make the save because you're not attuning to the items.
Right.
That's a 14 and a 19.
14, 19. Okay. You put these things on and you do your attunement thing, whatever the fuck that means in like game. I can explain it mechanically, but not like roleplay, so whatever.
Essentially, you just let the ambient magic attune to you.
But you feel magic begin to flow through, the magic of the items begin to flow through you, and that's it.
It still feels like a trap.
I'll find out later, I guess.
Some of the crew members do sit there and walk forward and just kind of like take a couple of coins here and there.
I would take.
Why are you taking the coins?
I would take note of which ones did that, just to be safe.
So
Yeah.
Olivine is going to hang on to the chest in her room, if that's all right, with the others and the crew to just
No one's gonna
kind
stop
of
you.
have it there. So
No
she's
one's
just gonna kind of stuff it over there in the corner of her room for now.
As I said,
Only mine.
my opinion on it in character, I'm not gonna stop you, but it doesn't
Like that, we'll-
like this
Varys,
idea.
hang on. Varys, what are you doing? Okay. So add those to your inventory.
Yeah, so
Alright.
if anyone wants to take anything else before she puts it away.
Is
I am
Varys taking
taking
something
note
else?
I am taking note on everything that's been taken. Just
Varys is taking something too?
Oh yeah, Olivine will also take note of exactly who took what
Yes.
and write
Please
it
do.
down.
Friggin'
Alright.
Varys is
She'll get the
clicking.
names of the sailor guys too, just to be safe and
you're
for their own safety if we have to throw it
request
back.
that they keep those things separate from the rest of what they normally have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they okay, you're good.
Varys
Just
is becoming.
so that way we can tell what was what.
Hey, Rosie, what are you trying to say?
Varys is becoming quite the collector of suspicious items.
Indeed. Well, what are you talking about? Fucking Olivine just attuned to 2 fucking magic items over there.
Yeah, in
He's
one
only got
instance.
one.
In one
just-
instance, Varys took a
What did
suspicious
Varys
item.
have?
He did. The suspicious item, his sword.
No, I mean like I think he just took something from this chest. Did he? I think.
He took 10 platinum.
All right.
Again.
Hey, it's all good. Okay, so you move the chest and what remains of it into your into the area where you have been sleeping. So,
Yeah, and I put it off in the corner away from the bed.
okay. Righty.
To the
So-
wall or some shit.
Because
Just to be safe, I'm gonna like tie it closed with
Okay,
my rope.
will do.
because Hyde is very concerned about this. When
Oh yeah,
next,
Olivine is too, but she's curious.
when next,
So is no. Okay.
Yes, Vibes?
yes.
What is it, Pipes?
Uh, I forgot.
Well then,
I'm pretty sure it
Happens.
was in regards to. Was it in regards to what people took? What people took?
Oh, right. That like what Priscilla got from the 20 that she rolled was the idea that we shouldn't take the coins because in the offering or the ritual thing chat you put coins in. However, you get items in return or boons.
Clever.
But I mean, it's already gone and done. So
Well, no, I mean, if you would have sat there and said that, the crewmates would not have taken the coin. They would have been like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
no, it would have been for everyone. But like, if anyone from the party wants to like do anything, then it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, the
But yeah.
crewmates
Said
would not.
Olivine's gonna keep one of each coin.
The crewmates would not have taken any of the items because they don't really necessarily know where they'd be able to sell them because they don't really deal with stuff like that. So they would have only taken the coins. But if you would have spoken up about that, they're not the smartest people, but they would have been like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So they would have put the coins back and they wouldn't have bothered.
Okay.
So none of the crewmates had any of the stuff.
With it until completely satisfied that it's safe.
Well, if it appears safe, Olivine's probably gonna take a chunk of it and do the ritual thing with it.
Wait,
But
what?
we'll see what happens. Essentially, she'll throw a bunch in the bottles and stuff,
A bunch
depending
of
on how things go.
a bunch of the cursed coins?
Well, we'll find out.
Okay. All right, so you go ahead and you do the thing again.
Yeah, Olivine's gonna take like 10 of each coin and do the bottle thing again.
Okay.
And then the note, she's gonna say, I pray that these are safe. And if not, I'm sorry.
All right. So, after everybody's kind of sat there and done their thing, and coins have been put back, and like you did the thing, you attuned to the items, and all that fun stuff. I need
See,
to.
Olivine is all in now, considering she dumped some coins overboard. So there's nothing she can do about it now.
I need to do staff of healing. I need to
That
give you
makes
this.
me unhappy.
To use that. So.
But on a character, I mean, it makes just because this is screaming stranger danger to me.
Stranger danger! Run away!
Oh, it is for me too, but we'll just see what happens.
Safe than sitting right next to Dahmer.
Okay.
Okay, I feel like that's a bit of an exaggeration, actually.
There's worse.
I was gonna say that's the
Hyde would pretty much be glued to Olivine at this point. She'd just excuse herself from Priscilla, and rather than be where she usually would be, she'd just be paying very close attention.
Be keeping an eye also.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
you sit there and you begin to quickly approach the storm. Eventually it becomes pretty clear that this particular storm is going to be one where you are going to have to weigh anchor and wait it out, unfortunately. So like even when you're like still a ways away, you start to like notice the boat get a lot more bobby, I guess. I don't know. You notice that the waves are getting bigger and a bit more, a bit more violent and stuff like that. So it doesn't take long for the captain to sit there and essentially say, all right, we're not going to try and sail through this, so we'll just weigh anchor and wait it out. I think that's probably the best idea, so that's what we're going to do. So from there, we are going to actually go to here. Come a knocking.
No, nothing bad will happen at all.
You know what? You know what?
Uh-huh.
Particularly funny. You didn't think to use your sending stone to contact your fucking leader about that shit? No shit.
And it's like, that'll be fine. Cloaks of displacement are really hard to get a hold of.
Where are our tokens? Are they meant to be here, or are they?
Can you not see them?
No.
Nope.
Oh.
No, our tokens are not here.
Okay, so, the captain recommends to you that for the duration of the storm that you do stay beneath the under deck, so that way,
under deck.
because none of you are obviously very good at boats, and given the severity of the storm, he doesn't want to risk any of you falling overboard.
All right, Olivine will whatever that she can anchor it to.
Okay.
She's going to take what's left of her rope, which is half of it, and then find something around the area, the door, where she can like tie the rope to, so that if she needs to come back up here, she can tie herself up to the rope
And not fall off. Okay.
and not fall off.
Okay.
Priscilla's going to do the same thing.
Yeah, there's rails and like poles and shit.
Actually, no, she's going to use all the rope, all 50 feet.
Like right here.
So yeah, I'll just leave the box open.
Okay.
And then hope for the best.
And like I said, hide would be
Essentially, she'll have like a whatever that you can like anchor to over here, like a pole or something.
Yeah, easy enough.
Priscilla is going to kind of tap her gem, kind of like give it a few screeches, and kind of pester the hell out of it until it wakes up.
You could tell that it's still it wakes up. It wakes up pretty easily. And as you sit there, you kind of like give it scritches and weird stuff. At first it doesn't seem to react. But eventually you notice its wings kind of like droop a little bit. And like every so often it'll sit there and like its wings will sit there and kind of twitch just a tiny bit.
Is it seasick?
Roll insight.
What?
I imagine it's probably not very used to being out here.
Yeah. Fuck you with your rock.
You can tell that it is enjoying your scritches.
Realizing this, Priscilla's like, you're needy. I guess I am too. Have some more.
Executed
But
card.
I'll give you more in payment. But then you'll have to observe overboard, okay? Kind of fly around, float around, and see what happens. Okay, keep the people up there safe. Priscilla consensus and proceeds to give more scritchies.
I'm just gonna be taking the word of the captain and just staying below deck for this.
Yeah, I'll mind staying below as well, but she's got that rope set in case she has to come out.
Priscilla, you hear what you think sounds almost like very subtle, almost like a purr coming from this thing.
Okay.
That's
No.
all. That's all.
Huh?
That's all you get.
Ah! Is that your first word? Almost. Come on. Aw.
It's just enjoying its.
Then Priscilla would cup her paws after a little while and tap it gently and make sure it can kind of kick off and fly. No more
Okay.
for now. That's the prepayment.
It sits there and it like flutters its wings really quick, almost like it's kind of like stretching or whatever, and then it like kind of floats out to the thingy.
Legit.
Okay.
And what it'll do, is it the same duration as the spell it's based on?
No. It lasts until it is
Dismiss?
until
Or
it's either
kill?
dismissed or quote killed.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, it is going to... How do I... It's going to essentially be observing, like, going... How the fuck... How do...
How do what?
Oh. It's going to be observing, like, this area,
Okay.
and going, like, through the middle of the ship, and then observing this area.
Okay.
Like, going back and forth.
Gotcha. All right, so it's patrolling. All right, cool,
Yes.
cool. All right, so that's going on. Abanamra. Let's see, what's everyone's fucking passive here? Wait, no, I need to put. Where is Crimson? Excuse me. Crimson here. Crimson's is 18. Yours would be not 19 but 20 currently because of your +2. So let's see. Olivine's here is 17. I'm pretty sure that those are the highest. Is Abanamran's and what's her faces? So the two of you, Abanamran and Crimson, not that it matters, whatever. The two of you you hear what sounds almost you hear, like, obviously you have much better hearing and whatnot just because, and you are paying more attention. But you hear a lot more of the like bumps and like various like thuds and creaks and stuff of the ship compared to everyone else. So for you, it's a lot noisier than it normally is. You do eventually hear what sounds like it. You hear what sounds like a thud, something hitting wood. I would like you to roll me insight.
God.
Ooh, Abanemron and...
Crimson, because they have the highest
Okay.
passive perceptions. At
Crimson...
28.
Yeah. Crimson's gonna fucking have a headache.
Given the situation, you're pretty sure it was like a box, a barrel, or someone else falling on their ass above deck. Because you did notice that there was some stuff still up there. And maybe it just fell off. Maybe the rope wasn't tied properly and it like fell or some shit. But you don't think it's anything to worry about right now.
Just for flavor and whatnot, I would have been just in like quarters or whatever, just praying to the Raven Queen to watch over and protect Olivine from potential curses.
Well,
Okay.
hide as well,
All
once again.
considered.
Okay, gotcha. So
Olvine's hanging below deck, but near the exit, essentially.
gotcha.
Yep.
So
Priscilla would...
not quite outside, but within the hallway and stuff.
Priscilla would be with Olivine.
So
Is
alright.
essentially ready to act if something happens.
Hide as
Okay.
well, like I said.
So, okay. So Hyde, Varys, Priscilla, and Olivine. Gotcha.
Nice. Yep.
And then okay. Wait, who the fuck are you? Oh, you're the. Right, you're the. Yeah, I can delete you. So, eventually, you see an individual open the door. You catch a glimpse of the storm outside. And in walks with rather heavy, like they're obviously very wet. They're like drenched. And it's that big motherfucker that Priscilla ran in and bumped into before you guys got on the boat.
Well, the orc woman?
Well, I never said she was an orc. You couldn't tell.
Well, the big motherfucker woman.
The big motherfucking woman. But she sits there and she walks in. And she notices all of you, and she just kind of like, oh, I didn't like a more of a surprise jump of, oh, I didn't expect to see you out here in the hall.
All
Yep.
right, we kind of give her a small wave. And it's like,
Hearts of a tense.
well, just, standing by if something happens and we're needed. But
She sits there and she walks up to Olivine. And she says, "The captain wanted to speak with you."
we inside check her, see if she's lying.
As will Priscilla.
Go for it. You're all free to do it.
I mean, I'm in my
Oh.
quarters, so I'm doing this.
Oh,
so
okay, gotcha.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna roll it for fun, but it doesn't
I
matter.
rolled. What did I roll?
You rolled a 3.
So that's. I'm trying to do she's lying, so that's gets bumped up to a 15.
Hey,
Yeah, that doesn't count for anything, though.
doesn't seem like she's lying. It seems like she sat there and she came, like, the captain wants to speak with you, and considering the fact that you're the only one who really took any of the items, like, you're the one that attuned to the items, it's not entirely far-fetched to believe that maybe he wants to talk to you about that. And yes, he does. She does. She sits there and she turns to you, Varys, and she says, "Just the halfling."
All right, Olivine is going to tie her rope, and I'm gonna guess the captain's probably up by the wheel.
No, he is currently in his. He is currently over here. So, let's see. Invisible you. Everything's black and white because it's dark out. She
This
sits
is
there.
greater than 50 feet.
She just sits there and she just shrugs. Captain's orders.
Hey, will
Olivine's
you
kind of
be-
crosses her arm.
Will you be alright? I can come and hold you in place if you're afraid of falling over.
This is obviously a trap. Both me and my character are just like, I don't know.
Well, you could get the rest of us also. Probably.
I look to the others. I have a bad feeling about this.
Well, I'm not. Remember, I'm in my quarters, wherever that would be.
He looks down at Hyde. You come too.
She nods.
Olivine is going to very cautiously cross deck, ready to react to pretty much anything.
Another thing.
Yep.
As they're walking, Priscilla's familiar will keep an eye contact, or like a visible, because I don't think I can hear through it.
Given the situation, probably not.
Yeah. But
like how
like
far
but,
away you are
yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
But
the
normally
general-
I have access to like all the normal senses, like hearing.
Yeah, you
hearing,
could
vision.
normally hear, but given like how loud it is outside and how given how loud it is outside and kind of the distance and and the general scenario here, you probably wouldn't really be able to hear it.
In that case, Priscilla will.
Not sure
What?
if you can hear that.
Yeah. In that case, Priscilla is just going to move her mini self into here.
No.
And place it there so she has vision from here to here.
All right, where? Okay, she's gonna go there. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
right
So that
here.
she sees
Okay, gotcha.
things that's going on.
Priscilla and I'm just gonna kind of move all you fuckers over here for a moment. Priscilla and no, not Priscilla. Sorry, Hyde and Olivine. You walk out onto the deck. And I would like for you to roll me perception.
I have dark vision and magical dark vision.
You do. So no disadvantage. No, no. That's just passive disadvantage. Passive -5 to your passive because of dim light. So
Before I do, I would just like to, with the big lady, right?
yeah.
No, she's going to,
Of course.
she's gonna hold up a feathered finger, and hold up a finger, and then quickly write. I would create some light.
Okay. So you create light on what?
First, I'm just announcing that I shall be doing that, and then
Okay.
I imbue my shield conveniently with the light spell.
All right. So that's 20 feet of bright, 40 feet of dim, right?
And no one
Referencing
is
that.
gonna get me just in case shit goes on.
Yes, correct. 20 feet.
Okay.
And I shall be now doing a perception.
Okay. Roll your perception.
That was almost a natural 20, but it was nice.
Okay, so you walk out onto the thing. Given how choppy everything is, you're Olivine. You're a bit more trying to keep your bearings and stay upright. It is kind of difficult for you to move, but you're not quite paying attention as much as you normally would because you're focusing a lot more on just keeping yourself steady rather than falling on your ass. Hyde, to a similar you're doing something to a similar degree, but you're able to kind of pick out a few more. You're able to pay a bit more attention to some of the other things going on. Both of, however, and you notice as you go as you walk out, it's a little strange. You could have swore there were other people up here. Working, tying shit down, making sure that the sails didn't get, like, torn up, stuff like that. You do not currently see anyone doing anything.
Does Priscilla
Fine.
see the
Olivine
same
would
thing?
have noticed this?
You would not have noticed that. You would, with an 11, you would have not noticed. Because, like I said, you were a bit more paying a bit more attention to your own
I was gonna
footing.
say, that'd be pretty obvious.
As you take notice of this, you hear something hit the deck of the boat behind you.
Hide.
You see her, the individual, standing in front of the door. She has knocked over it appears as though she has knocked something over in front of the door, blocking it. Okay. If anything urgent comes up, I'll have my phone on me. Okay. She just, but yeah, she's like got her back turned to you, and she sits there and she turns to you, and she says,
Olivine's already gonna be moving away.
"Not
She's gonna
mine."
walk over towards the man.
She just turns to you and she says, "Not my ideal situation, but I think I can handle the two of you."
Priscilla,
Just
You
out of
all,
the shield.
you all sit there and you all see her, like, you see her close the door, and through the kind of the window you see something fall in front of the door. You're not sure what it is, but you hear a loud crash. Hyde and Olivine, I need you to roll me. I don't know who flipped you. I need you to roll me initiative.
question.
Yes.
Priscilla would have, of course, followed Olivine and Hyde, so she would see this.
The
Yes,
thing.
but you're not outside.
No, the freaking my mini-me.
Yeah, she would see what's going on here.
Oh.
Yeah, Priscilla,
What's that?
where's the closest window to the deck?
There's only the one. There's only the one window in the door. The only reason there's windows there is because I couldn't put a fucking wall up like that
I
without
mean,
windows.
there's not a window in the back here or in the side here.
Yeah, but those lead right outside.
Priscilla's gonna try and do acrobatics to climb up the top of the ship.
You have a climb speed. I forgot.
Priscilla bolts. Priscilla
So,
bolts. She has a bad idea.
Priscilla, you get to. I will add you to the initiative. But
He's gonna fucking
we're
run and
under
climb to the top of the ship.
We're under initiative now.
Natural 17, fuck you.
Fucking cats.
Oh no, she's not.
Everyone else, essentially for the first round, it will be Hyde, Olivine, and this individual, and then
actually,
after that, like everyone else goes at the tail end of the round.
Actually, so
And then after that, then initiative kicks into normal. So everyone roll initiative. I'll roll it for Abenamrin and obviously for for Crimson.
essentially, as soon as she acted suspicious at all and Olivine was backing up, the first thing she would say, because I don't have to be in line of sight of people, I do silent speech to talk to Varys and say danger, and then do the same to the others.
Gotcha.
As she speaks.
No, the moment something hit the door, Priscilla's already fucking bolting for the window, closest window to get the fuck up there.
You will go at the tail end of the round because the first round goes to these three only.
Yep.
So 22.
Wait, hang on, Varys. Wow, fucking 18 plus 2, plus 4. Good God, fucking Dex classes, man.
We're the same. We have the same total initiative count, but
Where's
have a
Zippy?
higher natural roll.
Yeah.
It looks like I go first. Before our round, naturally, I make sure I have my shield out for 18 armor class.
Yep, you have your shield out because you would have had it out to cast thing on it. So, like, Hyde, you are first.
So I am.
You have Hyde. You have Hyde and Olivine. Because neither of you have proficiency in water vehicles, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and on dexterity saving throws.
Oh, great. So I might as well just jump off overboard then.
I did not plan for this to happen during a storm, but I did plan for this to be what happens during a storm.
So
because you can do things normally. I'm not restricting you in what you can do.
So are we?
But dexterity saving throws and attack rolls have disadvantage for you guys.
So are we on the deck right now?
You are currently on the deck.
Okay.
Olivine is to your side, and this individual is in front of you.
And just a reference, in which direction? Because this is not this is not our ship, is it?
This is.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I was wondering about. Okay. Cool. But yeah, people are suspiciously absent.
Yep.
And we didn't see them before. Okay.
Was the captain there?
Not that you could see.
Fuck.
Just everybody's gone.
Everyone's gone.
I have a feeling that this person was suspicious from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you do?
Well,
What's happening? What's she doing?
Haunted. First thing, let's see. Just for reference, I would have attuned to the, or it doesn't need attuning, but I would keep the starter on my person if that should become necessary.
All I know is I'm gonna fucking run to the other side of the deck. So unless Hyde can run really fast, Olivine will be.
Hyde can.
I'm gonna buy time.
Hyde cannot do that, but she's going to back off, and she's
Well,
going
I
to.
guess you're gonna fight her one-on-one then.
Okay.
She's got.
Back, what's going on?
Like I said, she's gonna back off. She doesn't know.
Hyde and Olivine are currently engaged with the big bitch, and all of you are stuck inside because she collapsed some shit in front of the door. Priscilla is going to try to get out by a window and climb up the side because she has a climb speed. But all of you know what's going on, but you, Crimson Serpent, Priscilla, and Varys
Five,
all act at the end of the
10.
first round of initiative. So you don't get to do anything quite yet. All attack rolls and dexterity saving throws while out on the deck are made with disadvantage because of the storm, because none of you have proficiency in waterborne vehicles.
Hyde's just gonna run. 5,
Did someone
10,
roll
15,
for? Did someone roll this for
20,
me or what?
25.
I already rolled your initiative.
Okay.
Well, one thing is, the first thing I'll do is I'll tap the shield and just gonna cast Toll the Dead. Make wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
Natural
Fucking
20, so 23.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
cheesers.
Yeah, no. Run. Yeah. As soon as I do that, just bells appear and I don't even look.
All right. What's your modifier, Olivine? Oh, +5.
+5.
So you would go first.
Yeah, Olivine does not trust us at all. She's gonna fucking run to the other side of the boat.
Okay. Are you using your action? Are you using just your standard movement
I'm using my bonus action too.
to do what?
Dash.
5, 10.
Okay. You have to make me a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Wouldn't it be acrobatics?
Well,
Yeah,
it's-
no, acrobatics check. Acrobatics check. So it's
Because
still a
it's
disadvantage.
storming on top.
It's storming. You're dashing. I'm not imposing difficult terrain, but if you're gonna dash, then you gotta make sure that you're able to keep your footing.
Well, let's see how bad this goes.
That's much
That's
better.
20.
17. That was interesting.
Why'd you roll 3?
I accidentally pushed it again.
Okay, so 12. You do manage to get. You get. Let's see. Where were you before? You were right here. Oh, you were right.
Wasn't
Okay, so
that
you're right there, I guess. All right, so you get.
No, I was right. Yeah, I was right
Yeah.
here.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Are you going up the stairs?
Yeah.
35, 40. You did. So that's. Actually, no. Which railing did you tie yourself to?
I'm currently not tied because
Oh.
we were going across.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that you tied yourself in case, because when you were going across to make sure you.
Well, I
didn't fall.
couldn't make it across, so it was longer than 50 feet.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So let's see. Measuring tool. You are able to. You are right there. Show the 240. You are able to make it to the stairs before, like, as you try to go up the stairs, they're a bit too slick and you're a bit too unsteady to actually make it up them. So that is as far as
Okay.
you make.
All right then.
Okay, it is her turn. She sits there and she just calls out, "What's wrong, Olivine? All that talk before, and yet now all you're doing is running away."
What talk?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
This is disguised person.
She is going to sit there, and I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Well, actually, I get advantage on that because of the cloak.
It's not a spell.
What is a wisdom saving throw that's not a spell?
Like effect. which does not apply, which the spell Mantle of Spell Resistance does not do anything against.
Mantle of Magic resistance would. But this is spell resistance.
15.
That
You
might
find
be enough.
you just barely made that.
Wow.
She just glares at you like you can see the fucking hatred in her eyes. And you're like, no!
Who the
you
fuck
are
is this?
You are fine. Alright, so that is the end of their turn, which means that now, Priscilla, you are able to get up you break the thing, and you are able to get up on deck because you have enough climb speed to do so.
That is
Uh,
great.
You might want to help the others.
That's what, so you are now on deck. I'm of two minds when it comes to my turn. Try to laser the doorway or turn my staff magical and clobber it. So you used about half your movement to get up here. So you still have 20 feet of your base movement. If you decide to dash, you will need to make an acrobatics check with disadvantage to make sure you can actually stay upright.
I'm a claw, so can I just like plant myself?
Huh?
Is this Jayla? Wait,
You do not recognize her. Roll me history.
I don't recognize her at all.
Can I try to recognize this person? Because
She is-
apparently they know me.
She is wearing like a poncho that like covers all but like her eyes and maybe her forehead. So you can't see most of her face. As for her voice,
18 history.
you think you do recognize this voice. It seems a bit gruffer, and it seems
Oh
a
my
bit
god,
gruffer,
can I roll decent for something?
But
Welcome to my life.
you think you recognize that voice. As for your question about using your claws, if you decide to go prone and climb across and like use your claws to keep yourself steady, I'll allow it, but you will be prone, so half movement, but you don't have to make an acrobatics check in regards to prone. You'll just be prone.
Okay, can I see? Okay, I will go here. Like, you know, the railing. Can I see what the hell's blocking the door?
It looks like boxes, barrels. There's like one of the boxes is like broken open. It looks like there's some additional ropes and stuff in that one, but you're not sure about the rest.
Uh, 10, which would be 5, 10, 15. Or no, it would be 5, 10, 15, 20.
That's as far as you could get off of your
25.
base movement.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
In that case, Priscilla's going to move there.
Okay, go for it.
And because
gonna help.
because I can move, well, I mean, they're probably really heavy, so
Whoa.
yeah, do they look like something
They
I
look
could move?
pretty heavy. You might be able to move them, but it'd be difficult.
Well, the others are gonna be pushing on it too, so
That's true.
essentially it would be a coordinated effort.
Can
I don't see what you
can
guys are fighting. Are you guys fighting those black dots?
Yeah. Can I retcon
One
it
of the
then?
black dots.
Ah.
Can you what?
Can I retcon and try and help get
Alright,
the
I'll allow it.
freaking things on?
Are you going to try to move it yourself, or are you going to provide the help action?
I'll move here, and then I'll yell like, push! I'll pull!
Okay, so you're providing the help action to whoever
Yes.
decides to... Okay, so that would be... Next up would be Varys. Varys, it is your turn.
Who on this end of this door would have the best strength?
Varys. Varys is 13. None of you... you've got 12, so you're equal, and then What's-Her-Face has 12 as well, so... Yes, it would be athletics. You have advantage on it because he is giving you the help action. Alright, go ahead. Use your inspiration. Worse.
Wow.
Yeah, no, you're not, like, It is surprisingly hard to push considering how much the ship is moving around. Abanamran, it is currently your turn.
Well, I'm assuming the help action's still in play.
It is.
Yeah, Priscilla's freaking pulling and like revving on as much as she can.
Here goes the +1!
You have advantage. Nope! You are destined to not get that door open!
Oh yeah? I have inspiration, bitch!
Okay, you get the door open somewhat.
Progress.
Just somewhat.
Yeah. Progress. Fucking, she's gonna come and she's gonna try and help out too. She's better at acrobatics than anything.
Is it good enough for her to fit through at least, so we can get the rogue in?
No. Shit, she got 11 too. Hang on, I'm gonna use an inspiration of hers. Oh god! Okay,
Yeah.
well, narratively appropriate. She got a 5, a 10, and a 6.
Yeah. The
You're
thing
not-
is, yeah. My thing can move. I believe it moves immediately after me.
Yes.
Can I go and disturb the fucking like woman to try and
Hey.
like elucidate her face?
You can. What are you trying to do?
To move closer.
Okay, you can
10,
move her
20.
close.
Yeah. That's 30 feet.
Yeah.
Kind of like
You're not-
bot and elucidate her. Elucidate. That
Illuminate.
word.
Illuminate?
Show light, bright
Illuminate.
thing stuff. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. With the hopes of doing what?
Of like either disrupting or like at least getting
Well,
vision,
it's
like, keeping
fucking
vision on
dark.
her.
It's
So a bunch
okay.
of light in her face.
Yeah.
okay.
And
Alright.
I will not go, I will stay 10 feet away. I will not go into melee range unless she comes into melee range first.
All right. So, top of the round. Now we begin the real initiative. It is first up. It is Oliva. It is Crimson. So she is going to again sit there and try to budge the door. Another 5. Good job, lady.
King hell. Wait,
She-
but doesn't she? Yeah, doesn't she get
Oh.
advantage because help action?
Yeah, no, she got an 8 with her advantage. So
Oh, okay. All right.
that is her turn. Hyde, your turn.
As Hyde comes to the realization of who we're dealing with, first of all,
Might be dealing.
So
might be dealing
who do you think we're dealing with?
with Jayla. She's going
Well,
to,
that would explain why she called out Olive.
in Jayla's own voice, she's gonna say, Jayla, and in a much more matronly voice, why are you doing this?
She sits there and she turns to you. And just for flavor purposes, she pulls the hood of her like poncho down. It is very much Jayla,
Oh my god. No, fuck you.
and she turns.
How is she not like torn to pieces considering her she got brain?
Revenant.
She looks over. She looks over. Like I said, she looks over at Hyde and she says, "Stay out of this. It doesn't concern you." And she locks eyes with you again, Olivine.
Priscilla at
What
this
did she
point.
say?
He
Stay out
said,
of this, it doesn't concern
"Stay out of
you."
this. It doesn't concern you." And then looks right back at you, Olivine.
She went revenant after me for being mean to her. Well, not even mean, just not
Purpose-
nice.
Probably something more than that.
I think she gets fucking petty
There's
person of
more-
the year
there-
award.
There's more to this than you know, but I can't tell you yet.
What the hell did I do?
Good question.
I'm like thinking back on the things that I've done. It's like, what could I have possibly
Hyde,
done?
it's your turn. It's your turn, Hyde.
Does
Oh
she
my
appear to be wearing more armor than usual?
She is currently wearing what appears to be a chain shirt.
It's jail, alright?
Yeah, you can totally see that from where you are.
No,
You can totally
no,
see it.
no, that was Priscilla. She's screaming from the
Yeah.
top of her lungs.
Oh yeah. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing, Hyde?
I wish I had more than one action. Or
I
fucking-
Yeah.
I would try and knock this bitch overboard, but I can only do one or the other.
I'm going to. Let's see.
Like she can fucking come after me from the bottom of the ocean.
5, 10, 15, 20.
She can breathe. She doesn't need to worry about breathing.
Yeah, still, it's
Pressure.
gonna take a long time to get back out.
Hyde's going
She might not
to.
have to worry about braving, but there's still water pressure.
Hyde's going to tap her shield once again. The hound symbol will light up, and she will mutter a phrase and gesture towards her, and a shroud-like shadowy substance will attempt to breathe around her. I need her to make a
What are you
charisma
using?
saving throw.
Okay. All right. She gets 24.
Holy shit.
Really?
Red Deer's have really fucking good charisma saves.
Perversions against life.
There it is.
Okay, that's your turn.
That is part of my turn. Saying that doesn't work, I'm gonna doop, doop, doop. And that's it.
Okay. I need to fix this because for some reason okay. It is your turn, Olivine.
So I'm gonna go up the stairs and behind the mast and try to hide.
Okay.
We're having a round 2 of this shit.
Section hide.
Yes, I have just enough room to get there. I'm gonna fucking hide. So hopefully to avoid whatever her next action is.
You're not gonna do anything else. Okay.
That was a spell, by the way.
No, what else can I do?
It is her turn.
Hold on,
She's
let me find where's the thing. Oops.
Hide. You watch as she sits there and she just kind of she lowers her head a little bit, and you notice her kind of like almost shaking a little bit before you hear her burst out.
Come on.
You hear her burst out into laughter before sitting there and pulling from like this bag that she has on her back. She pulls out this, and this is every bit as generic as I know it is, but I love this weapon. I love this weapon. She pulls out a fucking scythe.
The Grim Reaper, huh?
Come on.
We going full Grim Reaper.
Yeah, we're going full Grim Reaper here.
I love
She
it.
sits there and she says, "Come on, Olivine. You know you can't hide from me. You want to move
You know
5,
you can't hide?
10,
As in this has happened before?
Olivine, I'd like you to roll me history. 15, 20, 25, something.
Can we roll that?
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Might be an
Wow.
idea to try average or just toss 10 d20s
Yeah.
just to
Like,
start
I've
refreshing.
had just awful rolls today. I've had like 2 good rolls and like 20 bad rolls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's brutal
My
sometimes.
my fucking bad dice luck. Please keep only on good rolls. I beg of you. I will, I don't know, coddle you, whoever the dice got it.
Alright, so
Jesus Christ.
So I guess whatever happens next. So yeah, I'm kind of hiding behind that from her.
Wait, hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
This is goofy.
Okay, actually, because of who it is and what you know, I'll give you advantage.
Hey!
See, I still don't know who it is, and I don't know what I know. But okay.
Does the thing, does mini Priscilla get an attack opportunity?
He's giving
No,
you
because
advantage.
Mini Priscilla doesn't get to attack.
Much better.
Hey!
Familiars don't get attacks.
They're just there. All right, so that's a 20.
Okay, so 30. She's gonna use her action to dash. Quote. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. She is right there on the other side of the mast.
Use your action to shove her down the fucking off over the thing to make her fall.
You know that revenants.
Oh, yeah, Olivine knows everything about Revenant.
Yeah, you know that revenants know the exact distance and direction of any creature against which it seeks revenge. She knows exactly where you are at any time, even if you are on a different plane of, even if you are on a different plane of existence, she knows exactly where you are.
I imagine I would also know this, considering I'm a grave cleric. And even
Just because you're a grave cleric doesn't mean you have knowledge into the various different. Like, you would know some things about undead, but you wouldn't know a lot of specifics.
Yeah, Olivine, on the other hand, knows like everything about these things, so she's a little aware of the situation she's in, right? Just
I would like to roll history then, in that case, just see if I might.
Sure.
Probably would know also because
you would, because your whole thing, your whole order is dedicated to hunting down fucking undead. So yeah, you know that about revenants. That if you are on their shit list, you cannot hide from them. They can find you regardless of where you go. Not even divine intervention cannot hide you from them.
I think I have some personality.
I'm just like, what have I done to piss this woman off?
You don't even know you've been. Okay.
No, I know.
She's just gonna stand there and sit. She's gonna stay there and. I know you're there. Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
Oh, got a new friend.
Hey, no, sorry. Varys, it is currently your turn.
I rolled 22 history, by the way.
Yeah.
Apparently, the game says it's my turn because.
Well, no, because the thing is that I have it set up. The way I have it set up, it doesn't quite do the thing the way it's supposed to, because it keeps putting her in front of you, but you both rolled the same thing, but she has a lower deck.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it is technically you than her, but I can't change it so that she has a 21 because Varys has a 22 as well. It's all just confusing. Okay, Varys, it's your turn. You do... Yeah, no, Priscilla hasn't gone again, so her help action is still there. You have advantage.
Now I'm trying to remember how to stop these things.
Well, that's 16.
Okay. You move it open a little bit more. It appears as though maybe, Crimson could get out at this point. You're a bit bulkier.
Yeah, Crimson is, well, I mean, she's a snake, but
yes,
yeah.
I said that hide.
Okay, I must have done it then. Thank you.
No, you're good. Okay, so that's all you're gonna do, right, Varys? I'm just checking.
Nice.
Priscilla, you're up.
Where to start?
Well,
So is Crimson could get out,
Crimson
as far
could
as I
get
can
out.
tell.
Yeah, it looks like there's enough room for her to be able to squeeze through.
And I'd be around the door area also at this point. Obvious.
Mm,
No, you two are a bit bulkier, so she's more slender. She's more slender, so.
so Priscilla yells to the others, like, push!
You gonna give him the help action again?
I will attempt to pull one of the heavier objects so that the door becomes lighter to push.
Roll athletics.
Come on. Fuck you.
It is a very heavy box, and it is hard to grab hold of because of how wet and slick it is.
Can I? God damn it.
You might say it's moist.
It's everything out here is moist.
Can I? Well, I can't even roll a fucking attack, so. I mean, I guess that's everything I'm gonna do.
Okay, Abenamrin, it's your go.
But my
Right, you're
Minisilla will move here.
Okay.
Just
I have a
her.
dumb idea. Shillelagh! I'm gonna use. Now that my staff is. Now that this quarterstaff I've equipped is magical, I'm gonna try to attack these heavy boxes and to smack them out of the way.
Roll attack on the door.
Are you gonna kill the door?
Yeah, he's gonna kill the door.
Fuck you, door.
You have
door-
to roll attack.
Okay,
Yeah,
where's
you can't
this?
just roll damage.
First, do insight check the door.
You have to roll the
Yeah.
attack
Fine.
with the actual. You have to roll attack with the actual weapon. So we'll use the 8 for the damage, but
The door did nothing wrong.
It's in the way. Fuck you.
you miss the door.
What is with our rolls today? Jesus Christ.
Are you sure it's
I
not the
did
rest who took
that
the
is-
things?
No, no. I'll be nice and I won't have him hit you because you guys are having enough trouble as it is.
The door dodged the attack.
Yeah, the door
Ow.
dodged the attack.
I understand not being able to pull a heavy box in a storm, but miss it with a fucking.
Okay, so you don't necessarily miss,
it's-
but you go to like swing at it, and the boat like rocks in just such a way that your foot slips, you lose your balance a little bit, and it's more like you just like kind of like instinctively, rather than hitting the door, you shift the bottom of the quarterstaff to like knock against the wall, so that way you've got yourself braced so you don't land on your ass. It's more like that.
Yeah, but
You
it's
go to
funnier to
swing,
say
but
that you
you-
missed the
yeah.
box.
Yeah, you don't miss the box or fucking whatever. It's just you don't hit it because like you have to like
Yeah,
the
inertia
storm.
and whatnot.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, it is Crimson's turn.
Come on,
She's-
come on, Sneaky, get over here.
She's gonna meesh her way out. 10 feet. And then she's gonna go 10, let's see, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's going to attempt to shoot this bitch, but she has disadvantage, unfortunately.
Fantastic.
Actually, no, even better. She's going to go back over y'all instead, and she's going to use her bonus action to hide to attempt to
Okay.
negate the disadvantage at the very least. 25 will do it. And
See, I want to know how this bitch learned how to sail and doesn't have disadvantage when she was just a random guard.
You don't know what she did beforehand.
Yeah, she was in the military, so.
She could have been a sailor of some kind.
Just because she hasn't seen action doesn't mean she couldn't have been on the sea.
I don't know. We'll see.
Does that fit? Ooh, she hit her. Don't get her.
Fantastic.
Nice!
8 damage. Whittle her down. So that's.
Where?
Wait, no, that was
is
her
she?
max HP. I don't want to lower her max HP. I just want to lower her normal HP. Okay, yeah, the arrow just kind of lands in her.
I want you to
shoulder.
lower her max.
Huh? Oh, you
What?
want me to lower her max? Okay, unfortunately that's her turn. So hi, it's your turn.
I don't see her yet.
Oh right, sorry. She is currently boop behind that mast.
Nice.
She just sits there and like pops out, just boop.
I'm just gonna 5 to 5, 10, 20, 25. I'm gonna.
We need to like
okay.
slow her down.
Yeah, we need to stop her. 5 to 15, 20. I was gonna
There is as you would.
Not
Do you have
gonna
like
run
a
a-
whole person or something?
briskly
The
walk
whole
up the stairs.
person is like level 3.
Unfortunately, no.
I don't remember what level it is.
I don't know
Like,
either.
second.
It's like
Hold
seven.
person,
Second level
second
spell.
Second
Is it
spell.
second level enchantment. Second level enchantment.
I don't have enough spells. I have.
Wait, do you have turn undead? Do you have that yet?
I in fact do, and I will do so. I will hold up the shield and I
All
will.
of you will look to hide and yell "Revenant."
Yes, already on it. This was just mostly to try and buy time differently.
See what fucking turn undead does here because I need to make sure.
As an
It
action,
may. Yeah.
you speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that you see or hear within 30 feet must make a wisdom save if the creature fails. Yeah. And, let me see. I have a point of inspiration, and because of the way
Don't.
what?
With your I'm going to be nice here. And to prevent you from wasting your turn
Thank
in
you.
an inspiration, I will tell you that you know that revenants are immune to effects that turn undead.
Right. Okay. Thank
Lovely.
you.
You cannot be affected by turn undead.
All right. Well, instead of doing that, how's she looking, by the way, taking those shots from Crimson?
She looks fine.
Just fine.
She got an arrow in her back, but other than that,
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna
based
do
on-
this.
Well, lots gonna ride on what I roll next.
What is your AC again, Olive?
Like
her AC is
15 or 16.
16.
Okay, I don't think adding 2 from to that with Shield of Faith would help much.
I mean, it's 2 AC, so...
I'm just
Like I said,
thinking here for just brainstorming.
Every turn that I'm in line of sight of her, she can paralyze me until she hits me. So I need to get away from her.
Well, on your turn you could disengage and run past and jump down there and run.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking run.
Disengage dash.
Yeah, disengage and jump over the fucking thing.
See, we're like
get down
5, 10,
below
15,
deck,
20,
not below
25,
deck,
30.
but-
Let's see. What I will do is this is not likely going to work out. The best I can do
Well-
here, I would think, is just make the best of it. I'm going to tap the shield and I'm going to give you Shield of Faith for my standard action.
Hey, you're
Yay.
For my bonus action, rather.
18.
Yes. And then I'm going to, once again, and then as my standard action, I'm going to run up, once I'm up the stairs, I'm going to run the rest of my movement and attempt to push her down.
Which way?
Presumably
Are you just
something
trying to
like,
push her over, or are you just trying to push her over this way?
how tall is it in comparison?
It's probably about maybe
Oh.
upper knee, maybe lower thigh area for her.
For her and for me?
You're probably, your head barely pokes up over it.
Well, if it's thigh high for that, I will, at this point, just kind of try and push her over. Shove her
Okay, roll me athletics.
Try
there.
and shove her over there,
Yeah.
off the edge.
I will spend a point of inspiration for that. There we go.
Good thing you did.
Inspiration. Not much better.
I mean, it's still better.
It's like trying to move a boulder.
Stop
She does
it!
not budge. She just looks down at you and she just says, "I said, stay out of it."
I will look her right in the eyes as I try and push her. No.
Okay. It is your turn, Olivine.
Alright, so we'll see how well I roll, I guess. So I'm gonna run over here and then jump over.
Okay. I need you to make me a acrobatics check. Don't feel too bad. She's gonna, if she decides to jump down, she's gonna have to make one too.
Which you'll probably make. Judging
She's
by
not.
how rolls are
She's
going.
not. She's not great at acrobatics. She's good at athletics, but
It's a
okay,
19.
You're fine.
And I'm just gonna like run, dash, and essentially go right,
So
hide
you're using your
under her.
You're hiding. You're using your action and your bonus action to dash.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
I'm literally gonna like
she gets,
slide
yeah.
underneath.
She gets
Like
an attack of
Crimson's
opportunity.
legs. No, I went around her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm like literally like hiding under her. And I'm gonna like look up to her and just say she's a revenant. And as this is happening too, and over the next time, she's gonna say, into Varys's mind, this person is a revenant.
Hey.
Okay, though.
And I can only do it to one person, so I
Varys
just tell
isn't
Varys
even
for now.
up here, though, so.
It's her turn.
Yeah, I'm kind of hiding out of line of sight with the pole.
Hi. You watch her like shoulders kind of slump, and she lets out a sigh. This old song and dance again, Olivine. She is going to turn and she is going to target you, Hyde. She is going to make 2 attacks against you.
Alrighty. AC 18.
25,
Yep.
17.
Misses.
You take 11 points of damage.
Have to 6.
Five.
5? Yes.
5. It's always rounded down. So yeah, you take 5 damage.
I have to make a concentration check.
Yep. You're good.
Wow, that. Do you see how that rolled?
No.
No, it went. It started leaning over to the right. Then started leaning on to the left,
Yeah,
and
I
then it
saw
sank.
that, and it just kind of bloop.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Hyde, you actually notice that, like, as she sits there and says, you know, like, as she was sitting there and talking to Olivine, she sits there and she reaches around and she pulls the arrow out of her shoulder and she just chucks it off to the side before attacking you.
She's not.
Revenants heal every turn.
Yep.
She is going to sit there and she's going to jump down. She means she needs to roll
Attack
an
opportunity?
acrobatics check. Yep.
And attack of opportunity.
Yep, she gets her attack of opportunity. Roll your attack.
Try and knock her down.
No.
Our rolls are so amazing.
Yes.
She lands heavily but steadily upon the deck of the ship.
Brilliant.
So that's
This is like-
5, 10,
I love this. I fucking love sea encounters like this.
25, 30.
It's really painful.
I love it.
And she sits there and she says, "If you won't come out, Olivine, I'll just have to kill everyone else until you're the only one left. I don't want to do this, but I don't really have a choice. I think we both know that."
Always gonna kind of like just yell over. What have I done to you to draw you to do this?
In Jella's own voice.
Yeah.
In Jella's own voice, Hyde will call out, "I was a soldier once."
I can't say I wasn't a little upset with you. I don't know why I ended up this way. But here I am. And
So you have no reason to be then.
if I don't kill you, all I know is that if I don't kill you, well, I think we both know what happens then. You would, if you want, you can roll history again.
I guess. Like I said, me as a player, I have
No,
like
you're good.
-10 to knowing why this is happening.
Okay, you're good.
Auralia was
Was it
there
good?
back then. I bet that
don't
those.
know how or why she came back as a revenant, but you know that revenants have 1 year to find and kill every target that they believe or whatever has slighted them. They have 1 year to deal with the individuals that are the target of their revenge. If they succeed, they get to move on. If they fail, they don't. They
So-
essentially stop existing.
So what sort of deal has to be made to become a revenant? Isn't it like something rather involved?
It isn't necessarily a deal that has to be made. It's more just you feel so slighted against an individual or against a group of people that you're.
Like, what could I have possibly done?
You're
Not
not
you.
sure. Not necessarily you, because there are ways to force an individual into becoming a revenant.
Mm-hmm. I think I know what it is.
Mm,
She said she's not sure how
okay.
she is, but she knows
Well,
what she
considering
is.
she just randomly disappeared over a very short period of time, and there's pretty much nobody that could have found her, like, I'm dumbfounded as to how this is happening. But anyways, let's move on. What's next?
Okay, that's her turn. Varys, it's your turn. Go for it. Open
So yeah,
that.
Varys now knows that there's an angry revenant on the other side of the door.
I think I know what it is, but
Well, share your thoughts.
Well, it's probably fucking stupid bitch Auralia did something just because.
Yeah.
Penny for your thoughts there, Fives.
I don't think it was Auralia.
Who do you think it was?
It was a god. It was a
what?
god who gave a second chance for Jayla to become a revenant and made her
Why?
believe.
But
See,
why?
you see, that's why I'm like questioning it.
See,
I'm
there's a one
thinking
there
it has
has
something to
be
do
a
with the dragon
reason.
gods. I mean, a reason, but that reason does not have to be truthful.
No, I'm just saying a reason from whoever did this, be it her or otherwise. Somebody wanted this person, or any person, she just might be the one that's just the vessel doing it, wanted them to come after Olivine. So the question is, why?
It's either they tried to pin the rebirth and the death of those men back at the lie on you, or on
That makes no
Dindoria.
sense.
Why are
Alright.
they slighted? Why do they hate Olivine so much? Is the point?
I mean, to go to this degree, this isn't just, oh, I hate them. No, this is like, I spend like evenings just scratching their name on the wall, wanting my revenge against them.
Yeah, this is a hatred so powerful that you.
This
like,
is like visceral, vehement hatred.
Yeah, she
drive
doesn't
someone to
know
do
why. She doesn't know why she's here either. She just knows she's gotta kill you.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's not necessarily her, it's somebody else. But the question is, who and why? What did I do?
No. Okay, Varys, it is your turn. Go for it. No, she rolled way too low to move it. Go for it.
Don't forget advantage there,
For what?
for pushing the door open still.
Why?
Isn't Priscilla still doing the help
No.
action there?
No,
No.
she
Oh,
isn't. She
never
tried
mind,
to
I'm
move the
done.
box. So she's using her inspiration. My wife's using her inspiration to.
Alright, I'll just be derp there. But, yeah.
A little more, and you think you might be able to squeeze through. Priscilla, you're up.
Help action!
Okay, you're gonna use a help action.
Yes.
Okay, Abenamrin, you're up.
Come on, get out of here.
Did Varys relay the information that there's an angry revenant on the other
I
side of the door?
imagine he would. Would he have?
Okay, that's a good roll, but let's see if I can do better. Cause help action. Well, good thing the first one matters more.
You push the door with all your might, and you manage to get it open enough that either you or Varys could easily make your way out.
Well, I enter the battlefield. I enter the fray.
All right, congratulations. There's your token. Move where you want. That's 5 feet movement. You got 25 feet left. Because you had to kind of.
Alright. And I presume I recognize bitch.
Oh, you recognize her, all right.
You brained her in the head with an Eldritch Blast. You definitely know
Yeah.
who this is.
Me.
Looks like you'll take another laser lobotomy. I mean, braining someone is a bit of a lobotomy, technically.
You're out of line, but you're not wrong.
Yeah. Okay. What you doing, Auburn?
Well,
Oh no,
What's
wait!
up,
You used
what-
your action to do that. So yeah.
well, what I can do though. Hang on. I need to. Hey, she's in range of spiritual weapon.
She is. Where did I?
And I'm not. All right.
There you go. Now you got yourself a spiritual weapon. Let me just change this to
Does a 24 hit?
24 hits.
Okay, she got clawed for 9 damage.
You know, this might be the perfect opportunity to use that slingshot.
Yeah. Okay.
It is.
9 damage.
It's a good thing I have it. To mash
Oh,
You have to drop whatever's in your main hand, though.
Currently, not much.
Do you even have anything in your main hand right now?
Exactly. I only have my shield. I do not believe I have drawn a
You
weapon
should be
yet.
able to draw it then.
So it is Crimson's turn. I'm gonna have to move you out of the way, Olivine, just so that way I can get a hold of her. She's gonna shoot her again. She's gonna attempt to hide to negate the disadvantage. Oh, I accidentally got rid of her expertise. My bad.
Well,
How
she
did-
can.
Why do you do that when
do
trying to
it?
hide?
If she's not moving, she can just steady aim.
Oh, that's right. I'm not used to playing rogue. All right. Well, either way, 12 will hit. Fucking 25 will hit. So she takes 12 more damage.
Look, technically, since the spiritual weapon is there, why didn't she get?
No,
Yeah,
it's not a creature.
And it's not-
No. Why it would be better spiritual weapon?
Yeah, be better, spiritual. weapon.
Handy to have.
Okay, that's her turn.
Unfortunately-
Alright, it's your
unfortunately-
turn.
Hide. Well, let me see. I imagine I'd know if I were to try and hop off this and roll. That would still require an acrobatics check, yeah?
It would still require-
Stormy, it's slippery. Yeah.
Instead of doing that, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna just stand on the top of this, and that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
Oh.
Good enough. I would imagine. I'm gonna. Because I imagine I have actual ammunition for the starthrower.
Yes, CM40.
Yeah, you have 40 bullets.
Okay. Thank you. I'll just add a thing about that.
I already did. In your foundry thing.
In the foundry, yeah. That's exactly it. Ammunition. 40. I'd like to use this because it's easier for me. Anyway, I'm gonna then load in a pellets and I'm gonna try and only hit Jayla with all of
you
it.
can hit is Jayla.
That?
The only one you can hit is Jayla.
I
There's
mean,
Just my
literally no one
spiritual
here.
weapon next to her.
That's a spiritual weapon that can't take damage.
oh yeah,
There's no one else within 15 feet of her, so.
So it's completely safe.
true. True. I have no inspirations. Let's see. Let's have a look see. That's still
Why did
hits.
you roll an advantage?
That's not advantage.
Oh, that's disadvantage. Right.
Didn't you say there's no
Yeah,
disadvantage?
no, 20 hits. 20 hits. So she takes 26 points of fire of mixed damage.
And she doesn't regenerate because Revenant don't regenerate when they take fire on their next hit. On their next turn.
That is correct.
And that's a one-time use, if I recall.
Yep, it is a one-time use.
For long rest, was it?
Per dawn.
Oh, dawn, right.
Which, in all intents and purposes, may as well be next. May as well be long rest, but
Okay. So that's your action and move.
I haven't moved all the way.
Well,
Yeah, I just
you
want to make
can-
sure. I think I was over here. So it was over
You were
here.
moved 15 feet to get here, so you have 15.
25, 30. And this was direction. No one's dying. Yeah, I'm still concentrating on Shield of Faith,
Okay.
and that's it.
Olivine, it is your turn.
So I take it there's a nice stack of crap by the door, right?
Yeah.
Alright, can I try to climb up that and hop on up?
Sure.
So essentially, I'm going to doop-a-doop-a-doop. And climb up this shit. To get up to right there and hide behind his body.
Okay.
I will use my bonus action to dash to get there.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my action to hide.
Okay.
You want to hide from the Revenant?
If it sees me, it can paralyze me.
Ah,
Yeah.
Revenants are bad news.
That's the only reason to hide.
and it want you very dead?
It
Yes.
wants me dead, like George dead.
Like George dead, of course.
Yes.
Okay.
What a comparison you have.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, it is her turn. Technically, like I said, just do more of that online. She, after being struck with that thing, she's going to sit there and she's going to turn to you, Hyde, and she's gonna say,
Why
"Fine,
you're moving closer to her, I have no idea.
fine." And she's going to attack you twice.
Alrighty.
20 to hit
Yes.
and a 22 to hit.
Yes. Yes.
You take. Let's see.
Nope. Drop concentration.
Hold on.
No, with a 2, I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Hyde, you are down.
I'm straight up down. Huh, interesting.
Yep. She dealt a total of 30 points of damage,
Well then.
which halved is 15, so you go down.
Alrighty, you
How
remember
much
the
HP
boon?
did you have left?
I would have a 15.
So you're not dying, you're just unconscious.
She's
Yeah.
dying. She's dying.
So she took more than she had?
No,
No, you're not
dying in the
zero-
sense of
Yeah.
not being stable.
Yeah,
I
she's
thought
not.
you only start dying if you take.
No, you
More than
knocked
that.
unconscious with with lethal damage, and this is lethal damage,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
So,
So-
essentially in the
now,
stage of making death saving throws.
Yee.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's making death saves.
And Aino remembers the boon he gave me.
Yes, I
I think
do.
you have an advantage on that.
He has advantage and she crits on a 19.
Yeah.
Or 20.
She tough bear.
That was,
Alright.
5,
Shimmering
10,
is no longer.
15,
I down my fire, I did 26 damage.
25, 30 feet. There we go. That's
Wow.
all her movement. She just walks up to you and just unloads on you with her scythe, and then like you drop, and she just walks away. That's one, Olivine. How many more is it going to take?
It's not now and yet, you bish.
Varys, you're up, my dude. You can get out easily enough.
If she wouldn't fucking immediately paralyze me, I'd say let's fucking knock this bitch out, tie her up, and throw her overboard. See her fucking get out of that.
Oh,
Currently, you're
Well,
on
she
kiting
will
duty.
eventually.
You're on kiting duty currently.
I mean, are you sure she would eventually? Because technically, water pressure at the bottom of the ocean.
if she were to die, she'd just find another body.
No, the thing, she wouldn't die.
The water pressure would kill her.
In that case, just don't even weight her down. Just tie her up.
Keel haul.
She'll just float on the top of the surface because she's
Keel haul.
undead.
What we could do is keel haul. Would keel hauling kill a revenant?
Okay.
Probably.
Yami asking the tough question.
I mean, keel hauling is fucked up anyway, though.
I don't know what that is.
Tie them
You
to
You
basically
hang
under the
someone
ship.
to the- Yeah.
And they would typically get dragged under the ship, scraping their back along barnacles and whatnot.
Yeah, but you have to keep
You
in mind
hope
that she
you-
could eventually break the rope.
Oh, it was typically done with chains.
She could still break the chains by 5e rules.
True, but then she drowns.
But then she gets to come back. So it all works out anyway.
Good news is, we're on the fucking ocean at the time. It'd take her a while to get to us again.
That is true! But she did manage to find you that first time. This first time. Okay, Varys, what are you doing? You've got your thingy up, but... Oh wait, you're too far away to hit.
Does Varys have any range things?
He has 10 feet of range with his whip, but that's it.
Well, I would suggest trying that, because better than nothing. Yeah.
See, it sucks is I can't really participate in this fight. Because she'll just paralyze me and just destroy me.
Well, from up there, you could take pot shots. And then
I know,
hide
but
it.
I mean, I can't, like, do anything else. It's literally, if she reaches me, I'm dead. More or less.
Well,
How can revenants paralyze?
They can,
Without getting
if they can see their target in visual range, like every turn, they gotta make a wisdom save, DC 15, or they're paralyzed.
No. It is
Oh.
an action. The Revenant targets one creature it can see within 30 feet of it and against which it has sworn vengeance. So in this case, only Olivine.
Yep, only her.
Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw on a failure. The target is paralyzed until the Revenant deals damage to it or until the end of the Revenant's next turn.
Okay.
When the paralysis ends, the target is frightened for 1 minute.
So yeah, it's little difficult, little bad if that hits me.
Okay. Well, not like Priscilla knows that anyway.
Yeah.
If she, for the best she knows, this is still Jayla. So.
Well, you would have heard her yell Revenant.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't know what the fuck that is. I don't think she does.
You do know she's dead, though, to be fair.
Uh-huh. But she doesn't know what the fuck's a revenant.
Yeah.
In fact, she'd probably ask
heard the Revenant yell.
Olivine, because, yeah.
Because if I would have heard the Revenant yell, I would have yelled what it is.
Yeah, Olivine would yell down to Priscilla, A revenant is an undead manifestation of vengeance.
Okay, so it is Varys. What are you doing? Your fire thing on your whip. Is that wait? Right, yeah, because you don't have the range to hit it. Okay, Priscilla, you're up.
This is bad. So, can everyone get out from the door?
Yeah,
Everyone's
everyone
out.
is out from the door.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
So yeah, you don't need to keep arguing with the door now.
Yeah.
You
You-
can
you
keep
won that
arguing
argument.
with it if you
Crimson's
want.
over there.
Which one is Jayla? This one?
Yes.
It's that one, yeah. The one with the
Okay.
red thing.
Crimson.
So yeah, you're
Magic
aware that
weapon.
that's not Jayla
Straight up.
anymore. And it's very undead.
How many actions is it to fire a trebuchet? Or
You don't
what
have
the
it.
fuck is this?
First of all, you'd
Yes,
need
sir.
to spend your action turning it around. And then if she is within, like, if you manage to, like, turn it and aim it for your action, then the next turn, if she's still, like, properly aimed up and whatnot, you could fire it.
Feet.
You're going
Running
over
up
that.
here.
Okay.
She gets an attack of opportunity. Jayla! I'm sorry!
She's not gonna pass up on this opportunity. Yeah, no, she's not gonna take the attack of opportunity.
Because you're nice.
Because she like you.
Come on, that's just discrimination. I'm sorry! And action. I will attempt to rotate this fucking what the hell is this called? It's not a
That's the
trebuchet.
ballista.
Ballista.
That's
around.
Kind of,
If she gets hit by that, ooh. That's yeah.
yeah,
That'll be-
That'll do it. That is a siege weapon.
Yeah.
indeed. They
Yeah,
probably
that's
take
a-
out the floor
It's
as
meant
well.
for
to
taking
be
out
fair.
walls.
So that's my
Okay.
feet, and my action I will attempt to rotate it.
Okay, you're gonna rotate it. All right, so that's your action.
Do I need to like roll or I mean
No.
I need to roll like a dex save or an
Did you
accuracy save
dash?
because I use
No,
my
feet.
feet, which is technically a dash.
Okay, yeah, you have to roll acrobatics.
The feet is it's feline agility.
Okay.
When you move
yeah.
on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of the
Pretty
turn.
much,
Yeah.
Okay, roll me acrobatics then.
All right. That one. Give it to me.
Don't say it.
Oh, okay.
No, you are able to keep yourself upright. You're good.
For my
Okay.
turn,
Using
first
the
of all,
momentum to
as
get.
bonus action, I move the spiritual weapon
And
over.
yeah. And again, my mini-me will go here, in front of her face.
Alright. And because bonus action, I'm going to use my spiritual weapon after moving it close to her. Is this going to be with advantage because of the mini-me thing?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm
Actually,
just
if
making
you can't go
sure.
there, so.
And yeah. So.
12 does not hit.
Well, it would still be within 5 feet of her.
Let me give you. I need to. Here, I will give you. I will make you owner. This is currently the. This is currently the thingy, so you can move that around. I gotta make like a sickle with like. Raven.
A sickle with a black feathery aura.
Yeah.
And as for her, let's see, how does that?
And Priscilla, once you begin to turn this around, you see just a light coming from around this area from the shield and hide beside it, lying in a pool of
I'm
blood.
just like on the ground.
Lying in a pool of
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah.
She just wants to immobilize Jayla for now.
So what?
Oh,
are
that'll do way more than immobilize.
Uh-huh. I think it's like a 3d10, but I don't know how Line rules it, so.
Why? Oh, right. Never mind.
So those aren't arrows. Those are fucking poles.
Those are pretty
Mhm.
much fucking spears.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I move, oh, hang on. Click myself. I want to move my. No, I don't want to move that. I don't want to move the spiritual weapon. I want to move me. There we go. If I were to be right here, would she just barely be at the edge of a 30-foot cone right there?
Yes.
In that case, standard action. I'ma do this.
Wait, hang on. What are you casting?
That.
Fire. Okay, let's see. Okay, so she has to make a Constitution save.
Against the DC of 16.
Okay, Jayla, come here, you bitch. 27.
Okay, she takes half the damage.
And she is not slow.
So, okay, it did not just roll, it didn't do a standard roll for, or standard 2d6. So, 3 damage, but,
Noise.
Wait, what's the 6 for?
because the thing didn't do the,
Right.
I noticed that it didn't roll the dice things.
Right, yeah. Okay.
And then 1, 10, okay, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, wait, no, 25, 30.
Didn't you already move 5 feet?
Yeah,
So
I moved
okay.
5.
Oh, okay,
and,
alright. Gotcha.
and I was just doing the remaining 25 movement.
Okay. Alright, top of the round, it's...
It is a dying high.
Oh boy. High noon.
At least you get advantage and a good crit rate.
Yeah. She's going to, once again, attempt to... Yeah, no, she'll just fucking sit there and fucking use steadying to negate the, disadvantage. Fortunately, she doesn't have any way of getting
And
advantage, so...
Priscilla's thing is a creature, so sneak attack.
She missed. With an 11.
Whiff.
Be right back.
So... Let me roll your death save here. Okay. One death save. It's her turn. It's your turn, Olivine.
You could take a pot shot and then bonus action hide again.
Pretty much exactly what I'm gonna do.
You do have disadvantage on the roll.
I'll use steady aim to fix that, I suppose. And just kind of, like, hide behind the box. This should be good enough.
Steady and a bonus action.
Yes, but I shouldn't really need it, considering this is a fucking box.
Alright.
Unless she's got X-ray vision.
Nah, she doesn't have X-ray vision. That's a good idea, though. I should give her a ring of X-ray vision.
No. Just no.
How about we don't and just pretend?
Alright,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna take a silver arrow for this one.
Okay.
The X-ray vision.
And buck. Nice.
So 6 plus.
1d.
Oh wait,
no,
yeah, I need a
2d6.
sneak attack with that.
Yeah.
2d6.
Yeah, you get to...
2d6, right?
So that's a total of...
Very nice roll.
And then whatever the addition from silver.
Okay.
Because he undid.
Okay. Alrighty, that is your turn. It is now her
And
turn.
then I'm gonna essentially just move over here and duck behind the box.
Gotcha. She looks like she's getting visibly fucking pissed off. So she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
I really would rather you didn't do that, bitch.
Yeah, I'd really prefer if you didn't. Whoop, wrong button.
I'm the one doing the majority of fucking damage to your ass.
Excuse me, Mom. Could you jump off the ship, please? Would rather you not
Stop
continue being
clicking
here.
that. Okay, so that's a
Does
23.
Priscilla have inspiration?
Nope.
You lucked out. She got an 11 on the second attack. The first attack still dealt 16 points of damage, however.
Out my little more than half of me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she's you're down to 14 health.
Ow, half my joints.
And she's gonna take a lot of damage before we take her down.
Ah!
Varys, you're up.
Ooh, that looks like it hurt quite a bit. Half of the
did.
health.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. You're lucky she missed that second attack, or you'd be down right now.
Out of 16 out of 30.
Her second attack was 20 damage.
See, the fact that we get disadvantage on a bunch of shit just makes the fact that it's so strong even worse.
Uh-huh.
She got a 23 to her perception roll, so you do not have advantage for flanking.
Like, our rolls are bad, their rolls are good.
What was that, love? Yes. Nine does not hit. Oh, that nat 20 dodge! Good job, love.
Nice!
9 and 9, both of those attacks miss.
Fuck those buns.
Okay. Priscilla, it is your turn.
Fire!
You do not get to add your proficiency bonus to this attack.
Uh-huh.
Only your dex. So it'll be 1d,
Yeah,
it'd be
it's-
1d20 plus 4.
It's a bit of a question, like,
Yeah.
useless question. Would you consider this because would you consider distant eye functioning here?
What do you mean?
Distant eye, when you make a ranged weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point to prevent attacking at long range from imposing disadvantage on your attack rolls until the end of the current turn.
Well, technically it is a ranged attack.
But it's and because it's not long range, but it's a disadvantage.
Where the fuck is this?
It's one of my key options
Hang on.
called distant eye.
No, if you're shooting at disadvantage, probably gonna hit.
I need to see like the specific wording of it, unfortunately, just to.
I'll send it to Discord.
Okay.
It's I personally wouldn't, but I just want your ruling on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Near the
Second
bottom.
to last.
Where the fuck are
Second
these
to
from?
bottom.
It's my second level key, like monk.
No, I'm not familiar with distant eye and quicken healing. So.
Oh, they're the variant things, I think.
All right.
Pretty sure distant eye is normal.
No, distant eye wouldn't apply here because you're not attacking at long range.
Okay.
So it's just you still have disadvantage, and it'll be 2d20 keeps the lower one, and then add 4 to it.
How do I? How does I roll?
just roll. So what I would recommend is,
It might be easier to do that one just on the Discord.
yeah, just do that one on Discord because this one doesn't really have a good one for multi-rolling.
2d20 KH, 1, and then do I add anything?
Plus 4. Your dex
4.
one.
And it's keep lower one.
Yes. Eight. Varys and Abanamran, I need you both to make me dexterity saving throws. Because you are very close to this. You have disadvantage because of the thing.
Wouldn't Crimson Serpent need to make one as well?
she's still behind the thing.
Ah, right.
Impaled. Good job, dumbass.
Wow, that 19 and 15. All right, so Priscilla, you sit there and you.
Can you make this encounter any harder? I know. I mean,
Yes,
we're still alive.
Yes, I could. I actually could. I have not. I could very much. I could very much make this harder.
Why don't you just TPK us and get it over with?
Not going to. I did not.
Oh,
See,
what
here's
happens?
here's the glorious thing about that deck save. Abenamrin, you see Priscilla sit there and aim this thing with the confidence of a cat that really shouldn't be firing this thing. You watch the bolt fly out of this thing. Varys moves out of the way. It whizzes past Jayla. And you go to move. And you fall on your ass. Barely, like, watching it barely just skirt over your head. You rolled so low, you would have you fell on your ass.
Because of the movement.
See, I wanted it within a range, like too low and you just dodge it because you fall on your ass. Just right and you get hit high enough and you just move out of the way. So it was a very narrow margin that you would actually get hit by this. I needed that sense of tension.
I thought I was
So you
gonna
are
be caught
currently
with the
prone.
bomb.
You are
Also-
currently
yeah.
prone.
Also, yes, I am a dumbass. Thank you for noticing it.
But Priscilla, that is currently that is your turn.
That's my action, not my
That's your
movement.
action. You have bonus action. You have your movement.
Well, you could go over there and use your bonus action to fucking light punch it or something.
Yep. Radiant damage as well.
Yeah. And here. And key point dodge action.
Okay, key point dodge action. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jayla.
Stop!
Okay, you know what? She sits there and she looks over at you, Priscilla. And you kind of see this. Varys. You would have seen her before with like this burning hatred in her eyes. But she turns to face Priscilla and she looks at you and she looks genuinely sad. She just looks at you and she says, I don't want to do this.
It's not you, right?
Oh,
It's not you. But we'll have to put you down, right? Something about revenge, right?
she just
Come
kinda
on.
she just looks a little like she looks kind of like forlorn and like she doesn't look like she really wants to be doing this, but
Mhm.
you can tell that she, really doesn't have much of a choice.
Yeah. Don't hate us for this, okay?
Are you sure you wanna dodge?
Yep, dodge action.
Okay.
Abenamrin, it is your turn. You are currently prone.
Well, I get to teleport over here with my once per long rest thing,
Oh, you're right. Good shit. Okay.
and that is not affected by prone movement.
Nope. You are
You,
still
you
prone.
just teleport pro.
But I still resist everything until in my next turn.
Yep.
I am going to give Hyde pour one of my potions down Hyde's mouth.
All right. Cool.
Get up, bird. We need you.
Abenamrin.
Nods.
She sat there and she said, "Don't hate me for
Thank
doing
you.
what I have to do."
Okay.
The nod was at the thing.
Okay. How much did she heal?
You haven't really yet.
1d8 plus 1 plus creature's con mod.
Yes. So it'll be 1d8 plus 1. Yeah, 1d8 plus 1 with a minimum of 5 on the die roll. So she can get
And what is Hyde's con mod?
0. So she can get anywhere from 6 to 9 health.
Nice.
Oh, 7 health. You have 7 health. You're back up. Hide. Congratulations. You are
And
so
that's all my things. Oh, but I am getting up though. I am standing
Okay.
up, right?
Okay, so yeah, you're up. All right,
And
that's your action. So
that was action and bonus.
right, yeah,
5, 10,
15.
15.
Alrighty. She's going to, Crimson's gonna sit there and shout over to Olivine. Madam Olivine, do we kill it?
Olivine's gonna yell back. We don't have a choice. It's a revenant.
Do we put it down? Do we put it down here, or do we put it into the water?
Olivine's gonna look. Knocking it overboard's gonna be our best bet, considering how powerful it is and how much of a disadvantage we're at.
Okay. She is going to sit there, and she is going to go, and she's going to attempt to push her towards the edge of the ship.
Anything
go
that
well.
works.
Isn't throwing someone off the ship always the best option?
Yeah, just get them off the boat. Fuck.
Especially when they're like an undead juggernaut.
Yeah, just make sure that they're not a dragon. Make sure that they're not a freaking kraken.
Oh wait, no, no.
Push the Kraken off the ship!
But wait, it's already in the water.
Push it off the ship!
She's pushing, but it's like she's pushing on a wall. Okay, that's
Yeah.
her turn.
Yeah, sneaky. Sneaky.
Yeah, Olivine's gonna yell off to the others. Push her off. She's too strong.
Ow!
It's your turn, Hyde.
I'm gonna run up here. That's fine. I'm gonna run up here. First thing I'm going to do. Let's check it one more time. Just to be sure. Okay, I can do this.
Okay.
I am going to...
I'm trying to beat high at arm wrestling.
I would like to give the help action to Varys in order to try and push her. Just assist with that. I'm gonna hold action help. When Varys would try to push her off, I'm gonna assist with that action.
Okay, that's your standard action.
It's my...
Do you have anything for your bonus?
I might as well. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, that's your last spell slot.
Yep, so it is.
So your AC is now 20.
Yes, it is.
The burb has higher AC than the monk.
That makes sense. Not really, but you know, whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. So, it is your turn, Olivine. You can attempt to take a pot shot at her and then hide.
It's her action to paralyze, right?
It is an action for her to do that, yes. But you are 45 feet away. She can't get you with it.
Unless she dashes.
Yeah, unless she moves.
No, I'm gonna put money on us knocking her off the boat. I'm going down there to help. Because she's gonna just fucking down us all one by one.
We need to coordinate, otherwise it's not gonna work out, okay?
So I'm gonna hop down here.
Okay, that's 10 feet of movement. I do need you to make an acrobatics check. you're good.
She's right after me, correct?
She is.
Okay.
Okay. I can now be unmuted again.
Alright, so I'm going to try to knock her prone.
All right, that would be athletics versus her athletics, correct?
I think.
Yes. Okay. All right, go ahead and roll.
Probably
athletics.
isn't gonna go very well, but hey, what do you know?
You're trying to fucking knock down a fucking concrete wall of titanium.
You knock her prone. She rolled so bad. Oh God. Okay, she's yeah. You sit
How
there
bad
and you
is so bad?
She got a
Let's see,
12,
how much did I use? So
Ah.
you went-
That's rough.
which yeah.
I just realized that I actually ran in front of my own freaking mini-me and not Jayla.
Oop.
Or no, wait, she moved, so...
Yeah.
Pick up a D,
No, she
yeah.
didn't move. You just didn't run up to her. You ran up to your mini-me thing.
Fucking derp, okay.
Yeah, that's my bad. If you want to move up to her, you are free to do so.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna move. her.
I derp. In that case, I would be
No,
like...
no, it's okay because it is a little.
So she's probably gonna down me this round, so please knock her off.
I... Best of luck there. I don't have the hit points to try fucking with that.
So is that the end of your turn, Olivine? Because she is prone.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I don't got enough movement to get away.
Just wanted to make sure. Okay. As she's sitting there laying on the ground, she just sits there and you hear her begin to laugh. Well, that's a lot more sensible. Only one person needs to die here, Olivine. I'm glad you've seen. I'm glad you understand. She's gonna get up, and she is going to use both of her attacks against you. Okay, there we go. Actually, you know what? She is not going to use both of her attacks against you. She's confident in her ability. No,
Is it? Is she?
no, you're right in front of her. She's not gonna pass it. This is the first time you've been near her. She's not gonna take the chance of you running away. So she is going to attack you twice. First one is 20 to hit, which does hit.
Pretty sure she's gonna hit both of us unless she rolls really low.
He got both. And you are down to 2 health. She dealt 12 damage and then 13 damage, which is 25 damage total. You have 2 health.
So I'm gonna just help the others push her off. She's still prone, yeah?
She got up. She got up. She spent half her movement to get up. She's not gonna move though, because she has no reason to. So yeah. That's her turn. Varys, it's your turn.
Fittingly, it now looks like Olivan's crying blood.
You have advantage. I know. Oh!
Throw this bitch off!
You get inspiration.
Please.
You get inspiration. Alright, so you are able to wait, hang on. Actually wait, no shit, because you're pushing her, she gets to fucking roll her athletics.
Would you get disadvantage because I'm assisting?
No. Varys got advantage because you were
Gotcha.
assisting. She doesn't get disadvantage. You are able to push her up against the back of the up against the railing, but you are not able to get her over the side of the ship.
Do I move with him?
Well, the rest of us need to.
Yeah, no, you don't because you're.
Okay.
15 hits. 15 hits. So let's roll the fire damage. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you hit her. As you've got her like kind of like pressed up against the side of the railing of the ship, she sits there and she says, "Eris, you know this won't kill me. You know there's only one way for me to end this." Okay, Priscilla, it's your turn.
This fucking.
Do it.
Knock her over.
Do it.
How?
Do it. Just
Push
do
her.
it. La push.
She's right up against the rail.
This is
It's
she's so
okay.
close.
I'm gonna run behind Varys, jump up, use his shoulder as a launch pad, and just fucking jump kick
Roll athletics.
her on her at her chest.
Yep, roll athletics.
I wish I had. I don't have it. Ha!
We're at such a massive disadvantage in this fight. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I was like, alright, she got a 10, she's going overboard. You got a fucking 9, you kick her and it's like kicking into a fucking wall! You missed it by 1!
With that case,
God!
Priscilla
I was
is
like
going to.
super sure she was fucked.
Priscilla is going to go here in that case.
Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do next time.
No, I don't.
Look where I am.
Oh, you're gonna shoot
Well,
her?
it's gonna take 2 turns to do it. By that time, either I'm gonna be dead or she's gonna be overboard. One of the two. One's gonna happen.
The best option would be to position yourself between her and Olivine, really.
Yeah.
It is currently Abenamran's turn.
Just make
My
it more
mini-me goes
difficult.
Well, fucking, she can run past anyway. It's like. Plus our
Yeah,
rolls
I mean,
are like
if-
shit, so.
That's a miss.
We're trying to get it overboard. That's the only thing that's really going to be feasible. She's not been
Can't
Get
bloody.
roll
off
fucking
the
above a 10,
ship.
so.
Like I said, our rolls have just been shit this whole time, so it's whatever.
That hits. Oh, that's actually clever because she can't regenerate now because it prevents recovering health points.
It's really not gonna matter. We're either getting
No.
her overboard or we're all gonna die, or I'm gonna die. One of the two.
You're all gonna die.
No, I'm probably gonna. We're gonna find out here. Either we're getting her overboard or I'm gonna die. One of the two are gonna happen.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. All right, so that is your turn. Unless you want to move. Hmm.
There are only 20s in this session.
I think you rolled like 1. Roll me history, Varys. from what you know, there are only 2 ways to get rid of a revenant. Well, 3, technically. First is just let the timer run down. They will cease to exist. Second, they must kill the object or objects of their revenge. Or third, you need to destroy the body in which they currently inhabit, and then a wish spell must be used to free them from their curse. But only a wish spell can do it, and it has to be after they are killed.
Abenamron.
No,
You
that
would
means we're
need-
gonna kill her, and
you would
that's not
need-
gonna happen.
You would need to kill her first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is currently Crimson's turn. Crimson is going to run over here and try to push her fuck off. Fortunately, she's not great at athletics checks.
Here's how you defeat the party. You just put something where we have to beat them a strength check.
I mean, you're out of line, but you're not wrong.
Okay. she would be the one to do it.
Good.
With all her snaky might, she sits there and she grabs hold of Olivine, of Jayla's, like, thigh, and she just, like, muscles her up and over the fucking side of the thingy. Now, the side of the ship. Okay, this is gonna sound a little ridiculous, but I would have given any of you this save, just so we're clear. You all have this save before going overboard, because I think it's a little ridiculous. It's like, oh, they grab you and they jump off. As she does, Jayla sits there and she manages to grab hold of the side of the boat. She is currently hanging on. Hyde, it is your turn!
Cut her fucking fingers off.
I was gonna say, just cut her fucking fingers off.
You're so... She's hanging on so hard.
Hyde is going to run up to where she sees that it's happening, and she's going to do her best using her, if I might use draw a dagger and use as a tool to just do her best to pry her fingers off.
Athletics versus athletics. If you wanted to attack her to cut her fingers off, that would be an attack, and I would increase her AC a little bit just because of smaller target and everything. So it is up to you. You can either do an athletics contest or you can make an attack with disadvantage. The decision is yours.
Athletics context has a much higher probability of working out in her favor, so yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Leave us, Wraith. I'm going to make an attack. Let's see if that hits. Does it dodge a natural 20?
That does
Nice.
hit. That hits. You sit there and how do you want to do it?
like I said, I run up and I look her and in the voice you are all so familiar with by now. Leave us, Wraith. And I take my dagger up and I hack it at her fingers to she'll get her to weaken her grip. And I try and use my hand to push them physically off.
Yeah, as you like stab at her fingers, you manage to sever a couple of them, and you watch her grip watch her grip like weaken, and eventually you just see her hand disappear, and all you hear is you hear her sit there and you hear her scream out, "This isn't over," before you hear a faint splash in the water.
I take a moment to look down.
You don't see her.
No.
Like, you've moved on. Well, no, you see. Oh! Oh no! You guys are
Oh,
gonna
no, what?
hate me.
Alright.
What?
Have you all forgotten that the boat is anchored?
Yep.
Still, it's a fucking storm.
She can try and climb up again,
You can
apparently.
try!
Good luck swimming through that water.
You know what? Just for the sake of it, fuck it. I'm not gonna drag this out any longer.
More
Please
XP.
drag it. Please
No,
drag
I'm
it
not.
longer.
I'm not gonna drag this out any longer.
Aw.
You watch as she disappears beneath the waves. You do not see her.
And Hyde just looks back and just kind of sinks down with her back towards the railing. Puts a hand on her shield.
Olivine kind of just staggers over, just looking just horrible from those hacks. It just kind of looks overboard. Well, that's a problem we're gonna have to worry about.
Mini Priscilla is going to dive underwater to try and look for jail.
You know what? Oh.
I mean, she would have to climb against water pressure also, that's the thing.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Something like are you viewing through her senses?
Yes. And I would have gone straight down. I wouldn't have shown where the ship was exactly.
Okay, no, that's fine. Something. You see something like before the vision cuts out. You see something. No. Something strikes the stone, reverting it back to a normal rock.
It returns to me, right?
I never said it returns to you.
Okay, so it's in the bottom of the ocean now. Alright.
I'm just kidding. It returns to you.
Oh.
You're like, no! And then like your vision goes to black. And you're like, wait, fuck, no! And then like you feel like like that same subtle warmth like in your pocket or whatever, and you're like, wait, oh.
Yeah. Okay.
You're like-
I was like, I realized it at the moment. I'm
So
like,
she's
wait,
right
fuck.
down at the bottom of the boat. Great.
You don't hide, you dingus.
Bah.
You realize that literally the only ways that she is going to be allowed to even
I know.
exist in, yeah,
We
unless
both know.
she killed, yeah. So like, why are you praying to your god? Your god can't help her. No one can.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless they wish. Unless wish, but who's gonna waste a wish on this bitch?
Hey.
I would use a wish for an amazing ice
It's
cream.
Mona. She's a judge. She's a
No,
judge. So,
no,
you know.
Priscilla, I am not using my wish on that.
I know.
All
We're
right.
just gonna have to deal with a revenant for most of the campaign.
Yeah. So, as you kind of like settle after that, after that little bit, towards the center of the ship. Why?
So that I don't need to waste another action to line it up. If she still
Gotcha.
climbs up.
No. Okay. But yeah, everything. All you hear is the storm. Actually, no. You would hear some guys come out from the door, like, is everything okay? Is everything done? We heard a lot of fighting.
The hell were you guys at?
We don't fight. Are you kidding me?
Olivine's
No,
voice.
earlier. There was no one here on the deck.
Wait. What do you mean? There's no one on the deck?
No one on the deck.
Yeah, she just turns around.
Revenant.
Also gestures around at the very empty deck.
Are you blind?
They all like scurry out and they all start looking around. On the far back side of the boat, there's like 6 dudes just unconscious laying there. Nobody saw them because A, you were in combat, and B, passive perception does not apply in combat, so you probably weren't really paying attention. But there's like
Yeah,
6
I was a little preoccupied with, the fucking juggernaut of death
Yeah.
chasing after me.
Yeah, so
Slightly-
there's 6 unconscious dudes on the back of the boat.
Where's
How
the
did they
captain?
get
The
unconscious?
cat, you do not see the captain out here.
And the
They're all
captain?
They're all like, ah! They all go scrambling towards the fucking captain's quarters, and they find him in there, unconscious. Everyone who's outside is unconscious, including that big fucker who is one of the people who is currently up top, currently naked for the most part. They're wearing underwear, so that's a plus.
Oh my.
I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna walk over to Olivine and just hand her this level 2 potion that I got previously.
Oh, I'm just gonna, just give it back. I'll be fine. I just need some rest.
Nods.
She's going to go just kind of head back to her quarters for a short rest.
And
Yeah,
Hat's gonna follow.
It's 3d8 plus 6, I think.
2d8.
I'm just gonna
you
leave
only
my
have
spirit-
1 hit die. You
Oh,
only
is it-
have 1 hit die, Olivine.
Oh, so this is what happened the same day?
You don't recover your hit die.
Unlike long
because
rest.
you need a long rest to do that.
I'm gonna head back into
So
quarters.
that potion may be a good idea.
No,
I'm
I
gonna-
suppose.
I'm gonna head back into quarters and rest.
Yeah, just grumble.
So yeah, I handed the potion.
Okay.
So-
Alright, do we... And I can do either rest right now.
An extra d8.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's, fuck, I forgot there's the dice for that.
I can... Okay, is this a either rest sort of thing right here?
Can we do a long rest or is it only short rest?
Yeah. No, you can do it longer.
Yeah, please.
Bro.
I'm gonna need it. I am so red.
Let's see. How...
Is new day? I assume it is.
Yeah, it's a new day.
So, how much experience is that bitch worth?
Just a moment. No, fucker. Wait, alright, where the fuck did you go? Let me... Just for the sake of...
What is a level 2 potion? What?
2d8 plus 2 plus con.
Okay, yep. Alright, it won't let me do it
Drop
automatically.
rest though, Azu.
Minimum of 5. And you rolled above 5, so it doesn't matter.
So...
You could just long rest.
Fuck.
Okay, do we save the potion? Or do you do
He
it?
does not... Olivine does not get the option for a long rest.
Correct.
So, I'll just do whatever then. I don't know, maybe you could heal me over the next few days or something.
That would work.
Wait, what's keeping all of us
I'll
from
use,
resting the next few days?
I've already
actually-
committed my long rest.
Okay, if we're doing it
Yeah.
that way, I would like to just use healing word at every opportunity I can.
Okay, that's fine.
So that way we save the
Do you
potion.
have a spell slot?
Not now, but I will have it after long
Alright.
rest.
That's
So
the way. If that's the way you're gonna do it. If you're gonna
Uh-huh.
do healing word, if you're doing healing word, the next combat encounter you have, you will only have two have two spell slots.
that's
Because I
fine.
will go based off of the assumption that you used like a healing word to top her off before then. So let's see. You all gain. Wait, where's my calculator? Calculator. You all gain 300 EXP. Yay. CR5.
Jesus Christ.
CR5
Yeah.
plus a
CR5.
boat, which is also CR5.
Yeah, plus a boat. The boats. You fought the boat.
Shit, we may as well have fought the boat. It ruined so many of our rolls.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you say the XP was?
It was 300.
Wow. Okay.
1800 divided by 6.
That's fair enough.
Noise.
Alright, now to see what else goes wrong on our luxury cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, luxury, sure, buddy.
It's been luxurious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we almost, some of us got our asses kicked. It's luxury.
Yeah. I would have loved if Abenamron got fucking impaled.
Too, bitch.
For usual, I don't know when it went down.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you're the one with the least amount of health, and you also do tend to be the most
Self-sacrificer?
noticeable. You don't have a like. You're like, haha, I cast a spell, and then everyone's like, that bitch cast a spell. Get her.
True. True.
And you don't have your bonus action. You don't have a bonus action to hide with, so it's like.
Yet.
And you don't have a bonus action to teleport and get resistance to everything for a turn.
Yeah.
1,000
Okay,
XP
so-
yet left before
Hyde is kind of an easy target.
Yep.
I do love that feat. I do love that little thing that the Shadark High Elf has, though.
Good lord. That was dangerous.
You see?
Alright,
Fun.
yeah, I don't think we would have been able to, down her.
Nope.
That was. To be honest, I'm super glad you guys didn't try, because I
We're fine
figured,
on that.
all right. Like, obviously, like I'm gonna make it so that there are gonna be combats where necessarily. It's not
Puzzles.
necessarily, oh, go kill them. It's like, oh, like, do something else. Save hostages. Like, scare them off. Push them off the side of the boat. I'm glad you guys came to the same conclusion.
Like, I kind of went all in on that. It's like, alright, either she's gonna, take me out or we're gonna throw her off, because if this keeps going, she's just gonna take us all out.
Uh-huh. How much? Like, would it even have dealt half her? Like, what would the damage have been on the ballista?
3d12 plus 10.
Oh,
It would have hurt,
Ouch.
but I don't know if it would have been enough. Not to mention that hit rate is terrible.
No.
No,
she-
Revenants have a lot of health.
They do.
Uh-huh.
A lot of HP.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, they do. That would have definitely hurt, but it wouldn't have been enough to really do,
I mean-
like, drop her or anything.
It's way too
And
long.
because it's not fire or radiant damage,
She heals
he would
down.
have just peeled off 10 of that up at the beginning of her turn anyway, so.
yep.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so you all sit there and you all
Well, she
return
wouldn't
to-
have. She was under the. Well, no, yes, she would have at that point. But if it was after the chill touch, she still wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Because chill touch is a nasty little thing. Oh, you want to heal? Fuck you.
Wait a minute, I just realized something. Was that an attack roll?
What?
Chill
I
touch
think
is an attack roll.
Think
Which
so?
means you should have made that a disadvantage, but it's fine. You didn't kill her anyway.
I forgot
Kinda
to.
did. No, you're good. You're good. It's fine. It really wouldn't have changed much because, But
Yeah.
you
I
guys.
just did that because of the distance. I wouldn't have been able to reach the attempt to shove, and there was no
Yeah.
better option.
No, I get you. But you all sit there and you return to your room because you all probably stay in the same room and whatnot. And eventually the storm does pass. She is nowhere to be sound. The rest of it is as quiet as a storm can be. But eventually the storm lightens up, and the captain makes the decision that once everyone has rested up proper, that, well, no, he does not. He sits there and he says that even though people are still kind of like iffy, after storms is when things tend to get a bit more hectic, so best to keep moving. And so you make, sticking with Olivine due to curse, yes. You make your way,
Yeah, I'd be sticking around Olivan also.
okay. Yeah, no, everything seems fine other than the fact that she's a little beat up.
A little bit.
A little bit. She'll be fine.
Jesus Christ.
So, we will go ahead and we will end the session there.
So we'll wait and see what my cursed stuff does.
Yes, we'll see what the maybe cursed stuff does.
It's obviously cursed. There's no way you'd give us something like that without it being like fucking doomsday death curse. That or you're just fucking trolling us like, this is too good not to be cursed and it's not, and then you're just an asshole.
Adventure is stressful. Yeah, adventuring is stressful.